Yeah, it's the King Jives Show, baby. Turn it up, turn it up. We riding high, spotlight glow, healing hearts on the King Jives Show. Sexy vibes, truth overflow. Left, quiet love, let the whole world know.
What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well. It is your boy Demario, aka King Jives. Have a special show lined up for you tonight. But before I do that, I want to make some things very clear. Tonight's show is for educational purposes, but it's a real story. Okay. Nobody is attacking anyone. No one is harassing anybody. No one is doing anything defaming or defamatory or anything of that nature. These are people's real lives. This is real life situations, and individuals are coming on to tell their side, their part, their story. This is what this is. So before we start, this whole narrative of defamation, these are individuals coming on to tell their side, their story, their real life, period, point blank. And individuals are coming in their own voice and in their face, telling what they need to say. Okay. If you can, for me, really quick, like the video, share the video, thumbs up on the video, and if you can, for me, share. Do those things for me, okay? Wow, because we're early. If you can, for me, really quick, make sure you share the video. I want to go ahead and put the content disclaimer up here, and also the disclaimer. Now, if you give me just a moment, it is Friday. So here's what we're going to do for Friday. We got a few more minutes. We'll be right back. Oh, somehow made, I'm truly made. Oh, yeah. Oh, somehow made, I'm truly made. Oh, yeah. Right. What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Listen, I'm getting ready to bring some of our guests on. Actually, the main guests are here. I'm still waiting on Averill. But anyways, listen, you all know Bradley. He's been here before. He is not a guest anymore. But listen, I want to bring the dad on, Mr. Fitzgerald, and the sister Key. So without further ado, I want to just bring these people on. Here's Bradley. There's Key. And Mr. Fitzgerald. Thank you guys.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
How y'all doing?
I'm good, Mr. Reggie. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good. Key, where you at?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I can't see you, baby. I can't see you.
1 second, I'm in the store getting me some El Agua.
You get knocked where you ain't buy for the whole family?
Listen, hold on, let me see if I can move you here. There we go. Mr. Fitzgerald, I got a chance to hear some of your story from another individual, and I really do appreciate you taking the time. Hey, Key.
But now I can't hear.
Sis, what are you doing? Sis,
I left out. Okay.
sis, you're on.
Key, you live. Wait, she froze. Mr. Reggie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hold on.
Now I can hear.
Okay. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Listen, thank y'all for being here. I got a chance to hear the story from another individual, and I said, let's do it. I think it's a sad situation already dealing with Michael Joyner in everything that's going on. But just to hear this, I think is really sick and disgusting. And from what I'm told, he got your daughter impregnated and did something with the baby. So I'm gonna let you talk. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and just kick it off, and then I'm gonna kick it to Key, okay?
All right. Well, some years ago, my daughter, she didn't want to listen. So she was saying that she wanted to move out. She was 22.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Actually, Mr. Reggie, if you can, because you sound like there's some static in your mic.
Okay.
Hey, Averill.
Hey y'all.
You need me to turn it up some?
No.
Hey.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. It may clear up.
Okay. I turned it up a little bit. So can you hear me still?
Yes.
Okay. So my daughter, 22, decided she wanted to move out. And when she moved out, we didn't hear from her for a while. She reached out some years later and said she was with this church out in Manning at the time. Mr. Joyner was out in Manning. And she said she was living with this pastor in his basement. So she didn't tell me directly, but at the time she told my wife that he used to come down to the basement between 12 and 1 o'clock saying he wanted to pray with her. And he was actually having sex with her while the wife was upstairs in the bedroom.
Wow.
My wife didn't tell me because she know how I would react and was probably going to be violent. And so she kind of hid that away from me, and she tried to deal with it with my mom. I didn't find out till later on when she visited Georgetown, which is close to Pawleys Island, and my family attempted to talk to her, and she had like these little bodyguards, 2 females that wouldn't allow her to talk to any friends or family. And that's when I got involved in it, and I told them that nobody's gonna stop me from talking to my daughter. I was there to conceive her. I was there when she came out. She was 7 pounds 10 ounces, 21 inches long, and she went 13 hours till she was born. When she was born, unfortunately, my wife had been drinking, and we were young. She drank, and she suffers from alcohol fetal syndrome.
Okay.
her brain didn't fully develop, so she can make decisions, but not full decisions. She needs some help and guidance. So if she make a decision that's bad, she needs somebody to say, that's may not be the right option. What about something else? So with that being said, although I think my daughter is now 38, she's still not operating at 100% like you and I would operate when we were making certain decisions. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I feel he took advantage of that. The end of the story was my sister, my mom, and some of my younger kids wanted to go see Shardae. What's up, man? And when I told them I didn't want to get involved because I had already became a police officer and I didn't want them to think I was trying to abuse my authority, we went up to a place in Conway. Mr. Joyner has a church called Deliverance something up in Conway. And my sister, my mom, my niece and nephews, and my two kids, my younger kids, went into the church, and they were immediately approached by one of the little skinny boys, and he started insulting my sister. He threatened my mother. They grabbed their waist like they were going to shoot. So my sister said, "Bro, you need to get in here. They threatening us." That's when I came in with my gun and my badge, and I told all of them, I said, "I'll kill everybody in this church. Y'all mess with my family."
Wow.
Yeah, and they were going live at the time, so it was a big thing. They tried to call Conway police on me, and they tried to get me to lose my job. It was a big thing, but like I told them, I said that Shardae is my daughter. Her blood, my blood runs through her veins. So if my family want to talk to them, y'all let them talk. If we iron things out, we iron things out. And that was the last time he instructed Shardae to tell us that she never wanted to see us again.
He instructed your daughter,
yes,
to tell you all
that she didn't want to see us anymore.
Interesting. Key, you're the sister.
Yes. Yeah.
What
That
you
was
have?
that was a sad day because to see Shardae how she was, to me, I felt like she was under the influence, like she was drugged. She was not herself, and it was very heartbreaking. And even when I tried to talk to her, the pastor's wife wouldn't even allow me to speak to my niece without her being right there, as
Mhm.
if she was like her bodyguard. And it made me feel like, at this time I'm listening. I'm pregnant at the time. So, my emotions is, if this was my child, forget the fact that she's my niece. If this is my child, but his wife wouldn't even allow me to speak to her unless she was standing there. And I was just looking at her like, how can you say you a mom and do the things that you're doing right now? To me, I'm raised in a church. Church means your family should be united. So if
Mhm.
you have a family that's reaching out for a family member, what gives you the right to stop that?
Mhm.
It was very upsetting to me to see that. Not to mention that when we walked in, my brother didn't walk in with us. So we walked in on a peaceful note. They knew who we was before we even let it be known who we were. Because Shardae had reached out to us. And I'm assuming that they knew that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Shardae was reaching out to me and asking me for money for the baby. And when I was saying, well, you know what, instead of me sending you the money, I will send you the stuff, send me your address. She would cut all communication where she couldn't no longer communicate with me. And it would go months upon months. So when she had her baby, I just had mine. So my son is about to be 14, which means her child should be 12, about to be 13.
Mhm.
So now I have a great nephew out here that's 13 years old that we didn't even get a chance to meet. You robbed my brother of being a grandfather. We didn't even get to meet our family, and we don't even know where the baby's at. You could be in a foster care system. You don't know what's going on. You not only are you doing trauma to Shardae, but y'all are doing trauma to the next generation because we don't even know where that child is at. It's a sad story, and it's awful because it makes me. I'm not going to say angry, but I am angry. I'm angry that you stole the innocence of someone who wasn't mentally there. You manipulated her, and then you kept her hostage. You allowed her not to be able to speak to her family. And not only did you do that, but you used the Lord, which is something that really triggered me, really
Mm.
pissed me off, because how dare you
Mhm.
use the Lord, the one who sits high and look low, our mighty God who covers us and protects us. How dare you do that and use him for your own will? And you will pay for that. I pray that he repents and that God forgives him for his sins. But you're going to pay for what you did. And not just you. You led your whole family down as a man, because a man leads. So not only did you lead your wife down the wrong path, but you led your children down the wrong path. And then you had people that were following you and you
Mhm.
led them down the wrong path. The blood of them are on your hands when it comes down to God.
Yeah.
Can I, hey y'all, can I interject and just say this right here?
Go ahead.
As it relates to pastors and preachers, there is a recompense. When David slept with Bathsheba, who was not his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and Bathsheba had a baby, the scripture says that David went into sackcloth and ashes. But still yet, David had to pay a recompense for that sin. What happened to that baby?
That
That
baby died.
baby died.
That's right.
It didn't matter that David was the apple of God's eye.
That's right.
It doesn't matter that Michael Joyner calls himself prophet.
That's right.
God anointed David to be king of Israel, but he still killed that baby. Why? Because David was wrong. Not only did he sleep with Bathsheba, but he put Uzziah on the front line of battle to be what? Killed.
Killed.
Kills. Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly right.
The church needs to wake up.
That's right.
I
That's
digress.
right.
You know, I had said that, I forgot who I was talking about. Actually, I said that last. Matter of fact, I know who I was talking about. I was talking about Brian Karn. And I was talking about all the, the husbands, wives that he had slept with.
Mm-hmm.
The sad part about this is that these preachers, the reason why other preachers and some of these church people that are watching, they're not going to say anything, is because they're in cahoots with all this, what's going on.
That's right.
And somebody knows something that knows something, and everybody knows somebody dirt. So they're not going to say nothing. And people like us, like myself, like Bradley, that is speaking out, we're the bad people because we're giving voice to this. We're giving sound to it, and we're crying loud and sparing not, because this is not okay. And this is why I also said, I scratch my head and I wonder, do these people really believe in the Bible that they preach out of? Because you can't. You cannot believe in a heaven or a hell when you're doing the things like this. You cannot believe in a heaven or hell when you're taking other people, when you're taking Charardai, who is not mentally all the way there, and you're taking advantage of her. And now this girl has had a baby by you. And where's the baby at now?
We don't know. We don't know.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let me tell you, man, it took everything in me that day not to kill them people in church. My sister knows, my family knows, most of the people out there that know me. It's been a big change in my life for me to move from the streets, go to church, and I'm also a police officer, to change my life around. But that day, I marked a bullet with his name on it. I still have it. And it's taken a lot. It's taken a lot for me to swallow and not do nothing to him, because I don't play about my family. It took him a lot of prayer and a lot of counseling. So yeah, this is I got no love for the man.
So when did you? I'm gonna access to Reggie and I'm gonna access to Key. When did you find out about him having sexual relations with her and then the baby?
Well, my wife at the time, like I said, she hid that from me for a little bit. I don't know how long she hid it, but when she finally told me, they had come to Georgetown. No, they had came here to Paulie's, and there was some sort of church event in Litchfield. And Shardae told my wife then that she didn't want to go back with him. And when she told her, I said, well, Shardae, you know, my doors are open. I got 6 kids by my wife. And anytime my kids wanted to leave, if they wanted to come back, they can come back. I told them, I said, but you know, this is my house. I got rules. You got to follow them. So when she said that, Michael Joyner called her 3 times on the phone, and I told her to put it on speakerphone. He was like, did I bring you down here to see your family? He was like, who brought you down here? And I'm looking at the phone, and my wife was telling me to be quiet because she knew that I was getting ready to go off. So while he was talking to her and yelling at her, I told Charlie to hang up the phone. I had enough.
Mr. Reggie, hold on. Shardae is living in this man's house.
Mm-hmm.
He is married.
She lived in the basement with the wife, upstairs in the bedroom.
She still lives with them. She's always lived with them since she was like 22. She's 38 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And might I add, I saw with my own 2 eyes what they have this girl doing. They have her being virtually a slave, a maid, taking care of his mom,
A home caregiver.
children, she's basically their Cinderella.
She's their in-home servant.
Exactly. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. It is disgusting and despicable now that I am in the knowledge of what is actually going on. I wondered why that church ministry has all of these quote unquote orphans, people that live with them. That is very strange. That is diabolical.
Shardae is not an orphan. She has
a family.
She has 3 other sisters and 2 brothers.
And you mean to tell me that everybody is just...
Well, I had to check one dude out of Georgetown. He was I don't know what you call him. He wants to be a content creator, and he was on Mr. Washington's page trolling, and he said some crazy stuff, and I had to check him. Then I had to send some people down to Georgetown to come see him and tell him to watch his mouth and keep quiet for stuff he don't know about.
You said he's in Georgia?
Georgetown, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, he works at the steel mill. I know where he is. But
okay. So see, now I got to put these stories together because at this point, what I'm seeing right now, this is a church full of diabolical BS.
Yeah.
The fact that the wife finds out about Avril and she says, I don't want you to say nothing. I want you to, let's see if we can fix this. Let's see if we can work this out. And then on top of that, you got somebody's child in the basement and your husband has been having sex with her, according to Mr. Reggie and Key. Like, what the hell type of church is this? This is crazy, man.
No church that I know.
This is absolutely crazy. Like, there's no way. There's no way. So, anyways, Key. Can you hear me? Key, can you hear me?
She's fussing. She's fussing. I think her connection might be lagging.
I think somebody probably trying to call her too, because her phone keep going out.
Oh, okay.
Key, can you hear me? Key.
I don't know. Might have to reach her on the phone. I don't know what she got going. Oh.
Key, can you hear me?
Nah. Well,
Can somebody get in touch with Key?
Yeah, I can call her.
So April, did you know about Shardae?
Hell no.
I know you did. I didn't say you did. I'm asking.
Hell no. If I knew that man was sleeping with somebody that he calls his daughter, I would haul ass.
His daughter.
He calls her his goddaughter. Like, yeah, no. So,
Nigga. Bro.
I was always under the impression that she had no family. I was always under the impression that she had no family.
This man is sleeping with his goddaughter.
that's what he calls her. He takes care of her. He lives with them. She's everywhere with them. So that's why he calls her his daughter.
Mr. Reggie, did you tell them about how when Michael would go to preach at whatever church that was, what would happen?
At Georgetown Bible Way. So in Georgetown, there's a church called Bible Way. And we had a lot of people that know my family, because when we came down here, all of us had long hair back then. And we would all move together. I take my kids to church. We go to Sunday school and stuff like that. And I'm a people person. I went around just meeting people and stuff. So we had two young ladies at Bible Way that knew.
Can you hear us?
Now I can. I don't know, but I can hear you now.
Mr. Reggie, hold on one second. So, Key, are you on your cell phone?
I am.
Is somebody trying to call you?
They was.
Put your phone on do not disturb so they can't call, because that's why you keep going out.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Reggie.
So yeah, they tried to reach out to Shardae, and they noticed that these two dark-skinned girls was on either side of Shardae, and they stood there the whole conversation. She was like, "Oh, Shardae, I miss you. How's the family? This and that." And Shardae spoke to her and everything, and she said, "All right, well, look, I want to send you something. Let me get your number so I can send it." Well, the shorter, dark-skinned girl looked at Shardae, and then Shardae looked at her, and she was like, "Oh, I can't do that because my phone doesn't work." So she said, "All right, well, give me your address." And the girl looked at her like this, and she was like, "I can't give you that, and I gotta go now." And they rushed her off.
What?
Yeah, and that was in Bible Way in Georgetown. So when I found out about this pastor, I started doing some digging. I checked his criminal history at the time, and at the time he already had racked up 7 complaints for criminal sexual misconduct in Manning.
Now, I got some research, and apparently, and I hope that I'm saying this right. So, Mr. Joyner, his son got his ass whooped because I think the deacon was coming to the church to fight him because the deacon found out that he was sleeping with his wife. I'm saying this is in the news now. Am I saying this
Yes.
right? The deacon came to the church to fight him because he had been sleeping with his wife, and Dondre tried to step in like, you ain't finna fight my daddy, and got his ass whooped. Now that's the article. Let me see. Wait a minute.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I'm finna, because they sent it to me. I believe it was on Instagram.
You can pull up.
Is that the same article that I sent to you?
You know what it might be. Hold on 1 second.
Yes, it is. Because we said he's the folks that beat him up.
Wait a minute, hold on. Can you send it to me again? Hold on.
It's in the hold on line.
Is it in? Oh, I got it right here. All right, let's open this. Let's go ahead and open this up. Key, can you go ahead and talk for us, please? Tell us what you've been experiencing, what you know, because I'm confused.
Well, what you confused about? I mean, I can only tell you my encounter when I went up there, as you know, exactly what my brother told you when we went there. I was pregnant at the time, and it was just like I said, when we got there, we came in, we weren't disrespectful. My brother actually didn't even walk in with us. It was me and my younger son, my nephew, and my brother's mom. And we came in, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We came in on praise and worship. They were singing songs I knew. So we came in on a praise and worship level. But I'm going to be honest with you, when I walked in, my spirit didn't sit right with it. I mean, it just didn't. But we didn't come in here on nothing rowdy. And they knew why we were there. They knew we were Shardae's family when we got there. They knew. And they came guns a-blazing. They were ready. And the disrespect, it made me feel bad. I'm learning that you have to look at everything on a spiritual level, because we do not fight against flesh or blood. We fight against we fight against the principalities. We fight against demonic entities. We fight against a lot of demonic spirits, witches, warlocks. That's what we're fighting against. And so when you walk in there, you instantly felt the presence that was not correct. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not here to judge anybody, but you can't tell me to do right if you're not doing right, first and foremost. And I'm not throwing shots or shades at anybody, but when I was not doing correct in my church, my pastor sat me down, because I can't get up there and do praise and worship and I'm leading the congregation knowing that I'm not doing right. The Bible specifically says that if you are fornicating, or if you are man on man or woman on woman, you will not make it into the kingdom of heaven. He speaks against that. You will not make it into the kingdom. So how can you be leading praise and worship and you're not correct? No.
Someone in the comments just said,
I mean, I'm just being real about the situation. Am I saying that God will not forgive you? No. Repent and get it correct. But no, baby, you got to be right in what you're doing, because people are watching. You are leaders. And how can you lead me if you're not leading correctly?
Hey, Jives.
Yes.
This is a family photo.
Now, do you have a digital copy that you can send it to me?
No, but this, you see,
He can take a picture of it and send it to you.
Can you take a picture of it and put it in the group chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, do
This
that.
right.
Hold on. I got it. All right. Now, where is she at?
Shardae's right here. But this is the baby that came. I can't see it. This is the baby sister that came. That's her mom.
So that's Shardae's child right there?
No. This is Shardae's family.
What you mean this is Shardae's family?
This is him with Shardae.
That's our family.
That's Joyner with them.
No, that's her.
No,
dad.
That's my brother. That's Shardae. That's Shardae's mom. That's Shardae's little sister with the red, and the baby sister is the one in the front. That's Shardae's whole family.
And that's her uncle, Andre. Her brother.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's y'all.
Yeah, that's our family.
Oh, okay. Because I thought who?
No.
Okay. I
ain't got no love. Listen, Jives, I want the world to be clear. You know what I mean? I believe in God and all that, but I also believe in street justice. I'm old school. When you do something against me or my family, I handle my business. Period. So I got no love for Joyner. I can't sit here and tell you I'm a Bible thumper and I'm willing to forgive him and all that. I want to beat his ass. Period. You understand me?
You're a father. I definitely do understand that.
I can't do my sister gets on me.
I do. I'm about to tell him because I get on him because vengeance shall be mine, saith the Lord. I'm the Bible thumper.
Yeah,
I'm the Bible thumper.
I believe
because
in God, but God used some strong men to whip some ass in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying?
He did, but there's a but with that. And I talk to my brother constantly. There is a but to that. When God is the one that's handling the situation, see, you can get out there and you can fight this man, and at the end of the day, now he's wherever he's at, and now you're in jail. But if you allow God to handle the situation, because let me tell you something, regardless of who you are, when you do wrong, God gonna give you that behind whooping. You're going to get it. It's no questions. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And when he gives you that behind whooping, when he gives you that whooping, you learn your lesson. And you don't have to worry about anybody sitting behind bars that don't deserve to sit behind bars. I just want God to touch my brother's heart where he can forgive, not for Joyner, not for this pastor, for himself. Because like I tell my brother, it's nobody in this world. There's nobody in this world more important than my soul salvation. And I refuse to die and go to hell because I couldn't forgive somebody. And I understand because me and my brother, we have another brother who was murdered in New York. And it took a lot for us to get over the fact that this man murdered our brother. But guess what? To see my mom sit in the courtroom with tears in her eyes and say, I forgive you, that's a whole different level. But the hurt to actually forgive, you're not forgiving for this pastor, you're forgiving for yourself. You don't want to go bitter, you don't want to be upset to the fact that now you're sitting there burning in hell because you couldn't forgive. Allow God to handle the situation. I guarantee you're going to be okay with the outcome of what happens. Because like I said, when you do something wrong, everybody who does something wrong, don't repent or whatever, you still going to get your behind whooping from the Lord.
Okay, let me interject real quick.
Okay.
I see Latrell Graham saying that they need proof and receipts. Here's the thing.
What's proof and receipts? What do you mean?
Wait, hold on one second. And on this platform, I love
They want you to prove what you're saying. Fuck him. The dad is proof. Okay.
Hold on. I'm finna get to that. Hey, Keisha.
Hey.
Wait. Hold on before anybody says anything. Let me tell y'all something. If this young lady is at these individuals' home and she has some type of mental going on. Now, this man who is her father just said she has some mental issues going on because when she was born, what had happened. So for someone to take someone who has some type of mental issues, I hope that I'm saying this right, mental disabilities, and you take advantage of that person, I'm still lost at the fact that this grown 30-some-year-old woman is living in these folks' basement. This is a married man who has a wife and a punk ass son.
Well, I just want to correct. I don't think it's a basement no more. They live in a house on the lake.
Oh, okay.
It was a basement at that time. Her room was in the basement.
But currently.
Now she's upstairs. Yeah, she's around the palace that they call, and she's being amazed. She's washing dishes. Now, what do I do want to tell the family is they are brainwashing everybody to think that you guys abandoned her.
Somebody,
So
somebody send
Right.
Deasia Cooper the link because she was trying to come on the other day and
I'm gonna send it to her. I'm gonna send it to her.
yeah,
Because that's how, her and Shardae was friends, and that's how that started.
Well, he knows better from our encounter. And for those people who need proof, you check with Conway City Police Department, because that's who they called on me when I came in there with my 45 caliber handgun and full magazine, ready,
But
locked,
yeah,
and loaded.
I was there that day. But what I'm telling you is they had me brainwashed that you and whoever came in that church that day were witches and warlocks. So you cannot blame the people that's in the church, because I would have protected Shardae from you too, because I would have felt like she was in harm.
Because of what the bishop told
What
us
they tell
about you
them.
guys.
And I
concerning Shardae.
apologize. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
So
Hey, y'all.
Lakeisha and Deja, can y'all turn your cameras on, please?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on. I just wanted to get on here to say that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate that, Keisha. Thank you so much.
But I'm just in the back watching. But I thank you for letting us know that Shardae has a family. I thank everybody, Bradley and Damaris, because we didn't know Shardae had a family that loved her. So I
Yes,
apologize
ma'am.
to the family. And because of them, it got out that Shardae has a family that do love her. I didn't know that. I thought you abandoned her. But
no
okay, let me get
apologies.
on off.
Hey, listen, it's no apologies needed. Just understand that we trying to use this platform to hashtag get Shardae home and get her the proper help she's gonna need, because now she's gonna need a lot of therapy from this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, but the people don't know about Shardae's family. We were told that she didn't have a family. They abandoned her. Y'all left her out there.
Somebody said in the
thought she
comments
was an
that
orphan.
she was y'all were told that her family was dead.
Oh
Oh.
my God.
I just saw that.
Yeah, I seen that comment too.
No, that
Shut the front door, the back door, the
They-
garage
they
door,
were
and the
told
window.
that y'all were dead.
I've been
Okay,
in
so
police.
I got a question. I got a question for you. So
Yes.
for the person who said that they were told that, they must have not been at the church when her family came, when we came there.
But
They must have
were
not
sent-
been at the church when we came there, because we came there. We came to see about our blood and we couldn't. We was denied access to our blood. And not to mention, when our blood came to Georgetown, she can't even go to the bathroom without having to have two bodyguards stand next to her. And she was trained, because them girls gave her a look and she knew exactly what to do. So who said that her family was dead? In fact, like I said earlier, she has a whole baby out here that we didn't even get to meet, that we don't even know where that child is at.
What?
Yeah.
My oldest,
No lies
after I
told.
had my second child, okay, Shardae had her first child. My second child is about to be 14 in September, which means that child is about to be 13. So you have robbed us of 13 years of getting to know who my great nephew is.
Hey, Jives. Oh, go ahead, Washington. Go ahead. Well, I was just getting ready to say, for anybody on this platform that doesn't believe the different encounters, everything is available in this day and age. The internet is full of, if you don't believe anything about Michael Joyner, is a search engine called peoplesearch.com. They search criminal history, and you can do that on any one of us. You look it up, you check it out, you can see who was arrested, you can see why they were arrested.
That was me.
Okay.
That's me. That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my baby daddy. that saw the pictures of Joyner in my phone. So he came up to the church, and that's
That's
me.
Deja.
And that's
So,
that's my homegirl. That was my friend at the time. He was
That's
screwing her
Kimberly.
too.
He slept
That's
with
the
Kim
building.
too. He slept with Kim too.
that's
the
the
building.
storefront church.
Yes, that's the building right there. I remember it. But it was
And this
purple.
was over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So,
this
Deja,
is,
could you kind of tell what happened here? Because this is different.
wait, let me hold on, Bradley, because again, I want her to tell her side, but for people saying that there needs to be proof, Key and Mr. Reggie are telling you all what has happened, and here we go right here. They just told you who these people are in this picture, and it says this is from 2015.
Mhm.
I think that's correct. It says 4 people were arrested following an assault of a 54-year-old pastor. This nigga is 50 fucking years old at the Divine Deliverance Worship Center on Highway 501 in Conway, in the Conway area of Horry County on Sunday morning. Horry County Police investigation at the scene revealed that the 4 suspects traveled to the church to assault the pastor over accusations against him. Tora Nesbitt, age 21, of Myrtle Beach, and Bruce Edwards, 19, of Myrtle Beach, are charged with 3rd-degree assault and battery by mob, disturbance of religious worship center, and malice, damage to place of worship, according to the news released from the HCPD. Deja Cooper, who was 19 at the time, who is on this live right now of Conway, it says that she was charged with 3rd-degree assault and battery by mob and disturbance of religious center. Kimberly, same thing. According to the police report from the HCPD, the suspects punched the glass window of the church door and shattered it and broke the back door trying to get in. One of the witnesses told the police Edwards reached in his pocket and told one of the witnesses over and over he would blow her brains out. Police report states Edward and Cooper fought the victim and struck him in the head. Members of the church attempted to break the fight up. Okay, y'all can listen. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat, but y'all tell me what was going on. Hello? Hello, can y'all hear me?
I'm here.
I can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
I'm just being quiet.
Okay, y'all tell me what was going on this particular day.
I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know about
Only
that.
Daisy can tell you.
Deja?
Where's she at?
She texted me saying she can't hear y'all.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Deja, I'm sorry, baby. You had popped off screen. Go ahead.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear y'all though.
If we can hear you, talk. Damn.
Go ahead and talk. We can hear you.
Go out.
Let me
in.
text her.
I
I'm
can't
gonna text her.
hear anything.
Just go ahead and talk.
Go out and come back in. Lord, people trying to blow y'all phone up. That's why it keep knocking y'all out.
And they see us on live.
Can
Exactly.
I just get clarity on something so that no one is
hear nothing.
confused? These are 2 separate situations. This is not the encounter with Mr. Reggie and his family.
Correct.
This is Deja, who had a separate incident with Michael Joyner and his family.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I
So
can't hear
everybody's
nothing,
on the
guys.
same page in the comments because I did see.
I don't know.
This is 2 separate incidents, y'all. Avril, can you text Deja?
I'm texting this chick. She finna piss me off.
April, you gotta have patience now.
She finna do right. I told her to put her phone on D&D to go back out and come back in.
Real quick, Mr. Reggie.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I missed it, but did you say to them when the police were called? I think I remember you saying something along the lines of the police basically wouldn't do anything because they said her age or whatever, and you were.
Yeah, the Conway City Police that responded, they said to me that they couldn't do anything because of Shardae's age. And I tried to explain to them, I said, my daughter has a learning disability. And although chronologically she is old enough, she doesn't process the information like everybody else, like a rational adult would do.
Right. She has the mind of a 16-year-old.
Right. So even though she's approximately 38 years old now, Shardae still is processing something in her 20s. She processes the information a little slower. And that's why
So
we go ahead. I'm
so
sorry.
she's 38, but she has the mind of like a 10, 12, 14-year-old.
Well, she might be a, I'm not a clinical specialist. However, just in dealing with Shardae and taking her for the therapy, she's probably around the age of 18 to 22. And that's still young to process information.
So she's delayed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because if okay.
And when you take advantage of someone like that, you're creating more damage. And then if you, God forbid, you put her under the influence of something, some sort of chemical, something, then you're just going to further the damage even more, because now you're throwing off the chemicals, the natural chemicals that would fire off in the brain.
Okay. Have you guys? Okay. So there's 1,300 people watching. Hold on. Give me 1 second. There are actually 14. So there's 889 on Official King. Bradley has 500 people. It's a few people on my personal page. Listen, if you're watching right now, please hit the like button. Please share the video. Share the video. We need as many individuals' eyes on this story as possible.
Hey.
Because again, it is very important that the community knows what type of pastor, what type of leader this man is. And if you can, for me, please make sure you support the channel by donating and supporting like that. Information is in the chat. Thank you all for doing that. It's on YouTube and all this other stuff. Anyways, and Bradley, where is your
y'all share these share this live to the PD Coalition, Horry County, any resources in Horry County, the community, and some officials in Horry County. Something has to be done at this point. There were too many victims in that church.
Too many victims.
The city needs to do something.
Hey, I wanna put it out there. Let's for my daughter at least, I want to do hashtag get Shardae home. If we can push that out there as well. Okay. I appreciate that.
So everybody in my chat, everybody in the chat, drop the hashtag get Shardae home. Could you spell the name?
SHARDE. Shardae Fitzgerald.
Okay. Get.
And I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
You are welcome. Hashtag. Okay. Also, Deja, I wanted you to come up because I wanted you to say, because you were in the comments the last video that I did, and I did not see you, and I apologize about that.
It's okay. No problem.
So I wanted you to come up and I wanted you to say something.
I don't even know what to say. Like, I just know that article, we never struck Joyner, okay? We never got to Joyner. All the people that we fought was all his members. He had all his members come out and he barricaded himself and his wife in his pastor study. He's not built like that. He never came out. My baby daddy kicked in the back door and got on stage and threw around some stuff, but we never got to him. Never. The police came. He never even came out. He told the police that it was all my fault. He told the people that I was the ringleader. It was my little group that I brought there, and we came there to fight. We had no intentions on coming there to fight. We came there because my baby daddy saw naked photos of Joyner in my phone, and we decided to confront him. He told me, don't come up to the church, don't do that. And I'm like, no, like, you're not about to play me and telling everybody oh, it was nothing like that, but he already saw your dick in my phone. Like, don't play my face like that.
Look
So
at Brad.
that's why
Look
we
at
came
Brad.
to the church. That's why we came to the church. Because
Okay.
he tried to play like, oh, he just sent me naked pictures just cause.
Wait, I gotta
Hold on.
So you was one of the girls too?
Yes.
Yes, she was the very first one.
Yes.
She the one exposed him the first time.
So, and can I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, I just want to say this to the two ladies that is on this podcast, and I'm sorry for cutting you off, Miss Deja, but
No,
I
you're
commend
fine.
you ladies for opening your mouth and speaking.
Yes.
Because when my brother and I and his family went in to go and get Shardae, it wasn't believed, and it took one person to stand up and come out. And because that one
It
person
took
stood
me and
up and come
Bradley.
out,
Me and
now
Bradley.
I've got people in my inbox reaching out to me, telling me, go get your niece. Go get your niece. Go get your niece. And so I commend you ladies for opening your mouth and speaking up. I commend y'all because you know how many females and males are going through this and they're scared. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to speak up.
Right.
They don't know where they should go. What should they do? And so they just holding it in. So it's not, yes, we put in Shardae come home because that's our family. But to anybody's family, to anybody that's hearing this podcast, and you feel like you've done too much or how can I go back? No, baby, go back. Go home. Because your family needs you. They want you.
Yep.
This is awful that, this is a cult. And I feel like because a lot of people who get into this or they're coming out of a place of hurt, these demonic entities, they see that you guys are hurting or they see that you're coming out. And so the devil is now sending another one to come back in to put you back in bondage. And I think I'm so grateful to God that y'all took a stand and said, no more.
And
This is just it's awful and it's sad.
and
But
ladies,
I give y'all ladies so much respect for stepping out and saying what you needed to say because somebody needed to hear this.
if I could add to it, Jives, throughout my law enforcement career, I met a lot of people. So I'm going to make sure that I make resources available to anybody that wants to come together and under this umbrella, and we get them indicted. Period. Any woman that has been in that church and has been abused in any way, shape, or form, if you have text messages, print them out at the UPS store or your home computer. If you have dick pics, if you have pics with y'all having sex, whatever you have, let's bring the evidence to the solicitor and let's collectively get him where he belongs. And again, I want to thank y'all. Thank you, Miss Deja. Thank you, Miss Averill. And thank you for the people out there. Thank you, Bradley. Everybody. I really appreciate y'all giving us a voice.
Okay.
Okay, relieve the dad so we can pop our shit. Go ahead and drop him down.
April, shut up.
They said what they said. Take them off.
No, what did they say?
They said what they said. Take them off.
Shut up.
So listen. Have you all tried to file a report?
We didn't after Conway City Police shot us down and they were attempting to have me arrested as an officer, said I was disturbing church. And then Mr. Joyner decided to call my department and attempt to file charges against me. And I wrote a report. I had worked for Andrews Police Department at the time, and I wind up typing up a police report on what happened and what I did. All of this stuff for people that don't believe, you must look it up. It's the age of information. It is free. You can go online and check everything that I'm telling you about. Again, his criminal history, which is an accusation of a crime, is all in there from Manning, Columbia to Conway.
Okay. The next thing that I'm going to ask you is, have you tried to file a lawsuit against this man? You know what? Wait. Let me pause real quick. This is a grown woman that we're talking about, correct?
Shardae?
Shardae is a grown woman, correct?
Yes, sir.
And even though she is in a state mental what's the word I'm looking for, y'all?
But she's mentally deficient.
Delayed.
She's mentally delayed.
Yeah.
So even though she's grown, she's mentally delayed. There is some type of law enforcement that can get involved. But
Yes.
when you're calling the police, they're going to look at her as a grown adult.
That's right.
But
They're not even, well, hold on one second. Hold on. They're not going to look at her as mentally, because again, they're not even coming out thinking that she's mentally challenged. They're looking at her as a grown adult. You have to get other departments involved. And I'm saying this, Mr. Reggie and Key, because a lot of people, Cynthia, give me a second. Let me, because Cynthia is a nurse.
okay.
And this I do know.
The legal term that we use in law enforcement is a vulnerable adult. And
Yes.
that covers us in law enforcement when we can move forward. If we get a complaint about a vulnerable adult, such as they're being mistreated, abused, or what have you, then as law enforcement, we go and do what you call a wellness check.
So who has guardianship over her?
I'm assuming Mr. Joyner.
So okay, this is not at you. So please
Yes,
Please
sir.
excuse me when I say this. How the hell does this man have guardianship over somebody that's not even his child? See, to me, that's disgusting, because this is your sex. This is your sex slave. You know what, Key? I'm like you. I love the Lord, and I'm saved, sanctified. I do have the Holy Ghost, but I like to cuss, and I'm like this.
Okay.
Me too. I'm in my cussing.
I'm like this right here. I'm trying to understand how the
Real
pastor,
bad.
you know what I'm saying? How the pastor is coming and doing all of this, and then you're standing in the pulpit proclaiming the name of the Lord, and yet and still you're living like a rank dog.
Exactly. I'm 2000% with you. That's why I said what I said. You can't get up there and minister to someone or
God.
to a soul, and you're not living right and you're not doing right. I just, God is not pleased with that. I mean, and I'm not by any means judging anybody. Listen, I've done wrong, and when I've done wrong, my pastor has corrected me, and she has sat me down. Okay, you can't be up there telling people the goodness of the Lord and ministering to them, and you in there sleeping with the congregation. You can't do that.
I'm judging them.
Key,
And your wife knows exactly what's going on.
Key, I'm over here rocking. Listen, I know we try to say we listen and we don't judge. Damn it, I'm judging right now.
We listen and we don't judge. That's exactly what it
I'm
says.
not even.
We
I'm not
listen
even
and we don't judge.
Sis, I'm not rocking with that at all. Go ahead, Bradley.
So here's my problem. On the last
You
live,
can't listen.
on the
And my brother,
last,
you know, I know he listens to me. And sometimes I feel like he be like, don't call him with that BS about the Bible, because I don't want to hear it. I know he says it. I can hear it, but I can't lead him wrong. I can't not tell him what thus saith the Lord. I can't not tell him the word.
Avery,
I'm not saying that you're not going to have feelings in the matter. We're human. You're going to have feelings in the matter. But you got to, I mean, you're a Christian, you love the Lord, you got to try to walk the walk.
I
And
tried.
I'm not
to, but I
saying
ain't-
it's not easy, but
ain't
you,
perfect.
you still got to do it.
But honey, we can say Bible all we want to. Lord knows that I love the church, and can't nobody love the church more than me. But a crime has taken place here. There's a whole
yes.
I agree.
Let's give it. Wait a minute, Miss K. I heard you, baby, and I love the God in you, and I don't even have to know you, but I'm a seer in the Lord's church. But first of all, as a forensic nurse, I'm a sexual assault nurse examiner. There are some things that are not that if you reframe the context, you can get more a lot farther than right now. Just saying that she has a learning disability is not going to be enough. ADHD, those things are learning disabilities, but it doesn't hinder you from making the right choices. She is a vulnerable adult. Number one,
Yes.
when was the diagnosis made that she was a special needs child? First of all, if she had that diagnosis written by a healthcare practitioner, specifically a psychiatrist, psychologist, a psychiatric or mental health nurse practitioner, you need those documents, number one, because that proves that she's had this has been a lifelong problem for her. Number two, as a mandated reporter, so are clergy. And the fact that he took advantage of that
Come on, Cynthia.
Wait a minute. That gave him the power to reframe the narrative that you all were the problem. Number one. And that's number two. Number three, the Bible says a fool and his money shall soon part ways. We're in the age of 2026 where human trafficking is a big issue. We already have sexual predators that are leading this nation straight to hell. Yep. Nobody's job or industry want to be associated with that. They may vote for them in private, however, that's on them. But in public, if they think it's going to cost them some ends or bring undue attention, then they going to hurry up and get rid of your problematic ASS.
Yes.
You know where he lives? Apply that pressure. Get those medical documents. You're going to need that. Anybody that has been a victim of this man's ministry before, you need to be going on the news, not just with independent media, with Jives, but other content creators that do this type of stories, as well as legitimate media in that area. Have them come and interview you all. Try to get a class action lawsuit going. There are so many things. And then number 4, 5, you all got to find this baby, because if you all have all those other things in line and he has messed up as in somebody that has taken advantage of a vulnerable adult, that DNA is going to show that he did it. So you got to find that baby. Or at least let them know that a baby's life hangs in the balance, because you're trying to go to the hospital to deliver the baby, exactly, right? And you're going to need that too, because I'm documentation sure that the L&D, and this is a problem that's pervasive in the South, and I live in Georgia, that sometimes we come in and we feel like as practitioners, as clinicians and diagnosticians, that something is wrong, but afraid to speak up. But at this point, with the way that these things are, and women and children are horribly, especially Black women, are horribly misrepresented in the L&D, the labor and delivery space, someone had to have noticed that maybe something ain't right here. Did he say that he was her father? Do you all have any baptism records to say that he is not her godfather, that is somebody else? You're going to have to start the paper trail. It's a lot for just one person, but break it down in steps. This is what we're going to pursue this week or in this time. Make sure you're talking to an attorney. You got to get adult protective service, because you all went in there, amped up on emotion, and rightly so, because this is your family member. This is you all's family member that's been horribly taken advantage of by the church. That's why we're so distrusting in this day with the church, because of all the mess that starts at the pulpit, and then the pews go along with it. They're taking away the fact of you should be able to critically think, or if your belly or your gut is telling you, wait a minute, something's not right with this over here, but we need to kind of keep an eye, or we need to be doing more investigating. But galvanize as many. Use the tools that you have in this present day to help bolster your case, because he's already got, in that article that you all put up too, he's already out here framing narratives, because he probably got something going, and they're thinking just because he's quote unquote a man of God in that area that the police don't want to touch him. The Adult Protective Services has to do something when you come forth with all of I just said.
Yeah. Well, let me, Ms. Mitchell, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
But I definitely was right here writing it down.
Yeah. But I can assure you, he is in no way attached to my family. I would have to approve of him being the godfather. And I already told you how I feel about him. I got no love for him.
Right, and I understand that, but like when child baptisms and stuff in the Catholic Church,
we from New York.
Keep those right. That would keep
we from
those
New York.
of the baptisms and stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that we from New York, so Shardae wasn't even baptized down here. We're not from South Carolina.
Okay, whoever you got to contact in New York, whatever those mental health diagnoses when they came about, that stuff you're gonna have to go back to New York and do some legwork to get those documents.
Yeah.
And put out I would do something even further, even though you know where she's at. File a missing person report, especially with the child is concerned, because you don't know where that baby is that she had. And
Right.
that baby is the clue to show that he did something with her at a time that he should not have ever. And also, what other people are in the house? Do you all have eyes on what's happening in that home enough to know that there are other people in there that may have been subject to what Shardae is going through or has been through?
Right. Well, I don't know about that. That would be.
My God.
Go ahead, Mr. Bradley.
I mean,
Bradley,
I'm listening to all of this and I'm like, my God, because if she had to come into my ER, because I'm a level 1 trauma ER trained nurse that, like I said, is also had forensic science training as a sexual assault nurse examiner, I'd have been like, okay, sir, hey, how you doing, man of God? Now, who is this to you? Oh, I would have made him think he was real secure with me while I'm having my charge nurse, if not me, myself, and the nursing supervisor call it APS.
Yeah. Well,
see, what happens is a lot of times these individuals like Joyner, they know some of these people in these hospitals, in these law enforcements and things of that nature, and they get people to do things for them just to cover up. So maybe that's a possibility.
I don't think that dumb
And then
nigga
now,
is that
if that's
connected.
the case, you have a whole conspiracy network going on. Everybody can get some of that action.
Yeah.
Because we are mandated report. Nothing trumps us being a mandated reporter.
So we, as law enforcement, we're mandated reporters as well.
I know, but as for those that are sitting in places where authority can be usurped on those that are vulnerable, that's even a worse look. That's a worse look, if you will, because I can't be using my undue knowledge and authority and whatnot in the life of someone to make them bend to my will and do what I want them to do.
Right.
Especially not as a mandated reporter.
Absolutely.
And he's a pastor, so he definitely has done that. He knows law enforcement. You may have to contact the South Carolina Bureau of Investigations. Take it out of their jurisdiction. Because like I said, if there's a network of people that are protecting this man, they all can get it in court. Because before they allow their freedom and their money and their status and their training and everything go to pot, they will cast him out first.
Right.
Definitely put pressure on his job, because once you get him unasked from his employment, he has no money to buy a good defense.
Does he have a job?
What job?
I'm asking.
The job in reference doesn't exist. Call him Tommy from Martin. He don't work. He ain't
Okay,
got no job.
he takes church money then.
He's doing the church money.
Okay.
News, legitimate. There's still a few good actors in legitimate news, and like I said, you have a lot of people now that left legitimate news that are Black folks. I know people like Roland Martin wouldn't take too kindly to this stuff, and they're men and women of God. They try to shy away from the issues of the church, but we got a bigger thing happening here. It might not always have been sexual abuse, or even to this moment, even though we know that it is, but there is human trafficking. Because number one, if she came to your house when you all were there, when they came to visit or whatever the church, and he coaxed her out of that to live, that's a trafficking situation, because he's holding her someplace she no longer wants to be.
Are we not surprised that there's trafficking in the church?
Hello, they are the coverers of this whole entity. But it's between the church and the government is the reason why human trafficking is still being protected, and human traffickers are being protected. The two serve the same vein, is power and control.
Yep. I agree, Ms. Mitchell.
One is using the Bible, and the other one is using governmental favor and access.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So on the other live, people were saying these are not victims. These are not victims.
Yes.
These are not victims. These are not victims. I want to speak to that really quickly, because now you see how this man manipulates, and these are, especially in the case of Sharon, victims.
Forget them. They ain't had to fucking believe it.
Hold on. This is bigger than that. This is society as a whole will believe the perpetrator before they believe the victim.
But
that has to stop.
That's systemic in the church. That's one of
And in addition to that, people were saying, what about Lady Joyner? What about Lady Joyner, who had knowledge of what was going on?
What about her?
What's going on?
She had knowledge of what was going on right here, and she did nothing.
Yeah, she told April to be quiet.
Well, listen, she had to know, because this is not the first time. If your husband is the common denominator in the accusations in Manning, in the accusations in Conway, and in the accusation perhaps in Columbia, South Carolina, if he's constantly the common denominator, at what point do you start to look at the common denominator and say, hey, what are you doing? What's going on?
I mean, at the end of the day, she knew. At the end of the day, she knew, and I'm going to tell you why. Because like I said, when I went over there to talk to my niece, she wouldn't even allow my niece. I'm even do one better. When my niece's mother, my brother's ex-wife, her mother, when she tried to go and talk to Shardae, she wouldn't even allow her to talk to Shardae. She kept saying, no, go ahead and talk to her, but you needed to be standing there. I don't need you standing there when I'm trying to talk to my child. I don't need you around when I'm trying to speak to something that came from me. My sister-in-law at the time couldn't even hug her daughter because she was standing right there. So I mean, and somebody else had commented and said, the wife is the victim. No, y'all women were taking advantage of him. The wife is the victim. How is she the victim? She's the predator just like her husband, because you knew what it was. You knew what it was.
Come on.
She definitely, and not only that, if she's a leader in that church, is she listed as like co-pastor or anything, because that makes her a mandated reporter too. You have to understand that the key word here, key words I should say, vulnerable adult, conspiracy, human trafficking, and a missing child.
And Mr. Reggie, could you just reiterate from birth, what was that term again?
It's called alcohol. It's called alcohol fetal syndrome.
Oh, she had fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And,
there you go, right there. Get that. That's what you need, because any child, anybody that suffers with fetal alcohol syndrome has lifelong mental problems. Not always, but a very large percentage. I don't have the percentage documentation on my hand right now, but yes, that right there tells you they even know when they come out like that. They tell you before they even leave NICU that there's probably going to be some lifelong challenges, some delays. They may be physically or mentally delayed. That's a good one, because right there it impacts her ability over a lifetime to make sound judgment or even consent to be in a relationship like this.
Right. Miss Mitchell, she also had an IEP in Pawleys Island.
Okay, full those
schools
school
and all of
records.
that stuff. So
Pull
yeah,
all
she
of
has.
it.
We have all of that.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I do want to say, and that is for people that's in the comments. First of all, like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you donate to the platform. Okay. All right. Now that I got that out the way, let me say this. It does not make any sense that there are people in the comments that's making excuses for this type of behavior. As a man of God, or whatever the fuck you want to call it,
he's a man of Lucifer.
As a man that's supposed to be representing the pastoral office, the apostolic office, the bishopric. And this stuff is going on. See, I was just dealing with this with Marvin Sapp. You don't sit out here and get mad because what you're doing is being reported on. You don't get mad. You can get mad, but what you're doing is being exposed, because there is no way in the world you're representing God and you're doing degradation. There's no way that you're representing a holy God and you're making babies and you got a whole wife. There's no way that you're representing God and you got women throughout your church that you're sexing and sending dick pictures and all of this stuff too. There's no reason why. And Avril, baby, I love you. Let me say this real quick. There's no reason why you as a married man should have been communicating with Avril. There's no way in the world. You got a whole wife, you're an apostle, you're a bishop, and you're having an extramarital affair with Avril. So I'm not going to blame Avril for anything, because again, she was brought into something.
And can I just ask a question for the people that's in the comments that's saying whatever they're saying? If you have a male pastor, right, and a first lady, if you are giving marital relationship advice,
What happened to Key?
What
As
happened?
they say in the church, the devil mad. He getting in the sound system.
Bradley, that's what they say.
That's what they say. He getting in the sound system. He no. But you raping the women and getting babies.
Listen,
Nasty dog. And I command you to release that lady. Release these people, daughter. You don't. We ain't even got to wait for the police, because it's already a lot of people watching. Send her
But my
home.
concern is this isn't the first time he has groomed a woman for this.
No,
There's got to
this
be
isn't.
other victims out there, and
Yes.
probably under the age.
We ain't waiting. Send them.
There are a lot of states now that are going back and looking at these old cases and old complaints that are filed and are giving families and these women justice by letting them pursue the cases now, even though the statute of limitations may be up. So that's something to consider.
Well, I don't think South Carolina has a statute of limitations.
No, South Carolina does not have a statute of limitations. And that's why I was encouraging, when I talked to Bradley, I was encouraging people to, if they would like to reach out to your, whatever jurisdiction you encountered him and had this, write a formal complaint, and perhaps we can come together and, like I said, and indict him. We can get an indictment. Just
But
So,
he
Mr.
ain't got no more time. He need to go ahead and send Shardae to her daddy.
say
Do
again.
y'all have some type of lawyer that you all could contact? Because it's one thing for us to do this, but you all have to do some work too, because this is what's going to happen. You got this man, I don't even want to call him a pastor.
First of all, can I say something? Because I just saw a comment that really ticked me off.
Say it, Bradley.
This man is not putting anything on me. He tried to get his goddamn daughter back. You batshit ass fool. Let me help you to understand something. Did you not hear that he said him and his family went? He came to me because I have a little bit of a platform and a little bit of a voice to offer to maybe be of assistance. This man is doing everything that he could to get his goddamn child back. How dare you?
Hold on, don't listen. I listen. That person is free to feel however they feel.
Not in my comments, they not.
But listen to me, Bradley. If they think, when you deal with social media, everybody has an opinion about everything. And it's like an asshole. Everybody got one. It doesn't matter what he says. It only matters what we did. You get what I'm saying? So I don't get upset. I'm not affected by social media gangsters. I'm not upset about anybody that has an opinion about me. 99% of these people on this platform have no idea who I am. And they don't know anything about me and my family other than what I present on this platform. So, don't give them, anytime you see that kind of negative energy, just let it flow and let him say what he want to say.
Nah, that's not going to fly with Bradley. He's definitely going to pop off. But thank you.
Because
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say, because I do advocate. I am a voice in different communities and stuff like this, especially for women.
Yes.
What's so crazy about it is that y'all will defend a man before y'all defend a woman.
Yeah.
Y'all will defend a raggedy ass pedophile, fuck nigga ass man than y'all will a woman who is being taken advantage of. And now here's the sad part. What we see going on in the White House.
Yes.
Epstein files.
Yes.
We're talking about shit like this right now.
In our community.
Y'all are making excuses for this man. Yes. And it makes no sense, because again, it's Reggie's child and Key's niece that we're talking about right now. But I promise you, there are 15, 20, 30 more women and young men and children that are going through the same thing. So what you make an excuse for today, it might be somebody that's close to you. This is what I use my platform for. Now, I don't know what the fuck y'all sitting up in these comments thinking that we got going on. We just doing this for shits and giggles. But somebody else is going through this very same thing while you're sitting here making an excuse for it. Y'all are some dumbass church people that sit here and hallelujah, praise God, and y'all look over this type of stuff.
Calm down, sis. Calm down, sis.
Not the dumb church people.
Well,
because no, you not that he's coming back from
the dumb church brain. This is crazy. And you know what's the other crazy part about it is, a lot of people sit in church and they look over this stuff because it's not them. They look over this stuff because nobody's them. They look over this stuff because they're not in this situation. They look over this stuff because it's not their child, it's not their daughter, it's not their son.
That's
but this
right.
is an old son that is I believe a registered sex offender, but y'all got him over here playing around y'all kids, wearing an ankle bracelet, ankle monitor. Y'all, let's talk about that.
Yeah, and that's again.
Kafuckle of bullshit going on in this church, and y'all ain't gonna say nothing about none of that stuff. And he's not the only pastor that's like this. This girl has a mental issue. She's 38, but she's not mentally there. But because they have crowded around her and got her in this place, it's going to be a fight to get her back.
Yeah. And you know what? Just to put it out there, if you don't, everybody that's in the church that's commenting and making excuses, go read the Bible. Read Revelation. Revelation speaks about this. I'm going to be honest with you. Revelation speaks about this. So, you know, it talks about how these pastors is going to be coming out here, the Antichrist. We are living in the last and evil days. So you don't have to believe it. You know, I've learned that people don't believe things until they're the ones in it. But by the time you are the ones in it, it's too late.
Hey, Miss Mitchell.
So, I mean, what do you think we are benefiting from sitting here trying to tell you about this pastor? We're not slandering him. We're not saying anything that's not true. At the end of the day, whether you want to believe it or not, but my niece is in the cult. Because that's what this is. My niece is involved in the cult. And if you are not going to be part of the solution and you're going to be part of the problem, then you don't need to be here. Because it shouldn't take for you to be in the midst for you to want to reach out when you need help. It shouldn't take that. We all are supposed to be a church, but there's someone in the midst. There's a sheep in wolf clothing. And what you guys are doing is making excuse for that sheep that's in wolf's clothing. We can't do that.
And
we can't do that.
Miss Mitchell was trying to say something.
Yeah, I was going to say this. Let's and I can't see the comments enough to see who Bradley is going back and forth with. But let's and I'm 52 years old, so I definitely was alive when the Jonestown thing happened in Guyana.
Yes.
The complaints that have come out of the different reformations of the Black church. I'm not talking about white folks even the Catholic church. I'm talking about us as a people that decades ago, this would have been a no-go. because a lot of our fathers of the past, they, including my own, God rest his soul, was not a church guy. But if he had to know any of this foolishness was going on, he definitely would. And we went to church with the family. It was a family church in Gary, Indiana. There would have been no way that those pastors would have been able to stand against all of us, because that family up there is deep and long and strong.
Yeah.
We have not dealt with the fact that because this stuff was so prevalent in the white church, and black pastors want proximity so bad that they're willing to do monkey see, monkey do, and try to have modeled the black church, which we are the basis and the foundation of a true spirituality, wanted that proximity, that we have allowed ourselves to let this type of behavior creep in, even with the families. We never addressed it when we had the weird uncles and the weird cousins, let's be family members. This is a pervasive problem, and anybody who is set on protecting a pastor for this, you might as well protect Donald Trump. And you're real high and mighty to say that you don't like him, didn't vote for him, and wish he died and go to hell. But this is the same thing.
Same behavior.
It's the same thing. It's not even, I don't even consider it the other side of the coin. It's all the same thing. And you are part of the problem if you're going to sit here and protect and justify this behavior, because it's too late when it becomes their daughter. Then they're going to want this information that we're sharing amongst ourselves, wanting everybody to galvanize around them and help put this person behind bars. Stop and think of it. Would you allow it in your house with your children before you sit here and talk about this man and his daughter and this auntie, her niece? If you are comfortable with it being allowed in your home with your children, then okay, fine. But yet still you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
I think we need to start examining ourselves and correcting this mess by examining ourselves. This is not right. I don't care who he purports to be. The law says he's a mandated reporter. The law says that this is a crime. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar.
Caesar.
That behind needs to be behind bars.
Hello.
Now that's the word of God.
Ms. Mitchell said a mouthful.
I just want to say this so everyone in the comments knows. We are speaking about Divine Deliverance Worship Center. How you can help? Share the word. Divine Deliverance Worship Center. You need to go on their pages and let their followers that they're trying to hide this from know the truth. That's the only way it stops. Because if somebody else, Sally Sue, goes to their page and they look at all of these great reviews, these pristine reviews, she's going to be inclined to go to that church. If she goes to that church, she could be another victim.
Victimized. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
This is how my grandmother used to say, I could stop a dog from sucking eggs. This is how you stop these people. The church doesn't want this because it makes them uncomfortable. But these are the types of hard conversations that we really got to have, because this is where real deliverance comes in.
But this is the problem with uncomfortability. We got to, number one, start putting down the sugar and pick up and be the salt of the earth that the Bible has called us to be. Us being our comfort is what allowed the enemy to creep in unawares. You're going to have to get uncomfortable in order for him to be kicked out and cast out. Do you think that the Father was in heaven was comfortable with the enemy, with Lucifer when he was up there trying to take over? And this is a being he created. I'm sure he loved him, but hated what he did. It has to go. And we need to start examining ourselves. Could we get back to our sober, critical thinking minds that understand that we're so afraid to err because of the Bible? I'd rather err on the side of good and let the Father deal with me later. Let the crime be perpetrated and the Father still dealt with me because I was complicit in my silence. Either way, which side of the spectrum you want to land on?
And another thing, any preachers, pastors, church organizations, you're still inviting this man to preach at your church? Shame on you too.
Yeah,
shame on you too.
I had
because
that,
silence is consent.
I had that experience with a church that I was trying to go to when I was trying to transfer in Georgetown. I told Bradley, I believe I told you about it in Bible Way, and the pastor looked at me. He's a bishop, and he looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, "What are you telling me?" So I just left the church. Miss Avery, you shaking your head? What's wrong?
Now y'all don't want no. Listen, y'all just go ahead. Don't
I
when
just
I
want
start
to
talking, I'm
know.
cursing everybody the fuck out.
Yeah, because I want to know, is this church and this ministry, and I may have missed it because I missed the first few minutes,
Yes, ma'am.
a part of a larger reformation where they have like a presiding prelate, like structured like Kojic or anything?
Cynthia.
Well, no.
Yes.
No.
Hold
I
on.
just want to know, even though they have horrible problems protecting bad actors in any reformation,
I think
whether you're
so.
Baptist, Pentecostal, Apostolic, Holiness, Bible Way,
No,
and
they
all.
don't, Bradley.
They ain't on no big they ain't on another organization.
He is the organization. He is the head. His overhead died. Bishop Graves. It's him now.
Oh, I do
He
remember
was
that
up
man.
under another bishop, Bishop Graves. He took this church over from another. He took this church over from Bishop Donnie Graves.
Yep.
Here's the thing about all this, and I said this earlier. When these people are in these little groups and these organizations, because they know one another and they know each other's dirt, they gonna cover for each other regardless to whatever it may be. Because again, if I expose you, you know my dirt and you'll expose me. So we'll just not say nothing at all.
I believe
Where'd he
it.
go?
We definitely need a Moses Tyson in this respect. I mean,
Yeah.
my sincere I don't want to say condolences because she's not deceased, but I'm sorry that this is happening to you, Reggie and Key, and for anybody else that has been a victim of this, because this is so pervasive in our culture now. And in 2026, we're still not asking the right questions. We're still not putting up the right protections, even though there is law, but we're allowing bad actors because of the people in the pews. And they don't even take enough time now because they are so put these people up on pedestals and made graven idols of them, that we don't take the time to examine even this situation against what's in the Bible. And that's a problem. If for those that are sitting in the pews and think this is okay, and if we cover the man of God, we're covering him because you all are black. No, this is a problem. This was a vulnerable person. It doesn't matter her age at any point in her lifespan. She's a vulnerable adult. The young person, the giver's coach had put in the statistics on fetal alcohol syndrome, and she said something very right. 100% of the time, with 90% of their adult lifehood is gonna always be challenges, which makes them prey for a predator.
Perfect prey. And I said that
Fiduciary abuse alone, then somebody we want to look at it because there's money involved. And this is where our young black girls and our little black boys are not protected against the predators within our own society. And we send them right over to the church. And I'm not speaking ill of the church, because Lord knows I love my pastor, but you know, God forbid if something came out tomorrow that he was doing this, I would kick that nigga so far from the east to the left, the north to the south. Come on now. And will go and testify as an expert witness, because that's part of the training of a forensic nursing.
But they also had like a mixture.
I agree, Miss Mitchell. You said a mouthful. I'm not aware if anybody knows, but I'm along your age category. I'm 58. I'll be 59 if the Lord's willing in May 27th. So we share a lot of the same values.
Right, and we've seen these plays time and time again, and it makes me look at the church with a very strong side eye, like, well, when are we going to stop the foolishness? The people are the ones that, if they really understood that they're the ones that have the power, even in these reformations that come up in churches that, okay, the pastor's the sole part. Please, baby, you are never above Caesar's law. That I can't, if this is going on, then I can't go and report it. And see, they'll hear me because I will read them off my nursing license number.
Wait. Now, Bradley, this is on your page. First of all, now I'm gonna say this because I know y'all coming for somebody else, but y'all need to stop that. Y'all really need to stop that. I know exactly why you. Just hold on. Y'all really need to stop that. Y'all, this is not the time or the place for that foolishness. Sabrina Singletary.
What happened?
I don't know who's trying to say that. I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all need to stop that. This is not the time or the place for that. Ain't nobody spread nothing. Stop the foolishness.
Just because
I think they were
saying a I think they were saying a pastor
just because
did.
we don't know it to be true, we didn't lay eyes on it, doesn't mean that it's not the truth. And I will implore in this day to play checkers, to play chess.
Oh, she responded to a comment.
Don't go in with your emotions. Go in with facts, proofs, and receipts. Get your documentation. You knew what she was diagnosed with as a child. Get those medical records. Go back to where she was birthed. I mean, all of that. Get you an attorney if you can help, or at least speak to legal aid where they can give some guidance on what parts to start at first. So when it's time to go in, that APS has been made aware that not only that they're going in, but not even the police in that jurisdiction, but South Carolina's investigative bureau, take it out of that jurisdiction, let them go in and cuff him and the wife up. And I'm pretty sure things are going to spill out in ways that they're going to probably be decades of victims, even before he was a pastor. I wouldn't even be surprised.
His cousin came on the other night.
And then all the other collateral actors that knew and didn't report any other leaders in the church, they are definitely could lose their freedom, because now you have a conspiracy network. Everybody gets pulled in.
Okay, Sabrina, I just saw what you said. So my apologies. Bishop Michael Tucker, you said Will Dupree, he's back in the. Okay. Y'all, oh God. I need y'all to focus. We are not talking about Dupree.
What they saying, Jives?
Talking about Dupree back in the news spreading AIDS. Like y'all, listen. We are talking about Michael Joyner. Sabrina Singletary, I apologize. I thought you was making a statement. I do apologize about that. But y'all, please, if y'all gonna be in the comment section, please stay on subject, because we're watching this and we're trying to do this and y'all coming all left field and stuff. I really don't want to cuss nobody out tonight. I really don't.
Don't cuss them out. Give them a chance.
Don't curse. Don't curse them out.
Hey, Jives. Hey, Jives. Bradley, I try to give, in law enforcement, we can't be so quick to react because we get cursed out every day for being racist and always wanting to mess with people. So I give people grace. I'm learning. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm not there yet, but I'm learning. My sister, stay on me. The Lord stay on me.
I just kind of shoot first and ask questions later.
See, I can't do that. End me up in jail.
I just kind of air it all down and let the chips fall where they may. Because
I understand.
When it comes to this, is church people are so wicked, and
I know,
you have whole families with children that are sitting up knowing that this is happening to Shardae. I can never look at some of these people the same.
Yeah,
because
I got one even better for you, Bradley.
You gotta come.
I got one even better for you. We're talking about Charardai, but Michael Joyner's son was having sex with a 14-year-old at their church, eating him, doing fellatio on him in the church.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Now, why y'all worried about pictures?
Pictures.
In my inbox? Worried about a picture posted online?
Exactly. Talk about it.
And y'all not concerned about this man that was out here performing a sexual act on a minor?
DeAndre, I think his name is.
Well,
I'm not.
You all may have to let that entity, that young man, bring the awareness into this, meaning that his stuff may have to come out in order for them to take a look at the whole organization. Because if the son is doing that
came
too,
out.
I mean,
His stuff has charges.
He has charges.
Yeah,
Dion, I think it's that child's parents are and have a conversation. Hey, we're looking to prosecute here because not only has this happened to your child, but he's holding a vulnerable adult. It only takes a little bit of something to break through all the layers of stuff. It might have to be somebody else's case that will bring light to yours.
Right, copy. Yeah, I agree.
So is Deasia still? Is she still in the comments?
Deja needs to come back up because she needs to speak to that. Isn't she the one that was involved with those charges against DeAndre?
No, that's not Deja.
That's not that Deja?
Oh,
okay.
That girl's name is Talisha.
Oh, you ain't here to call it. Jesus.
I mean, that's who it is.
No.
So this is the thing. So Deja, what's her name? Deja,
yeah.
So Deja didn't get a chance to finish, but she did get a chance to talk about some of this stuff. But I think like Key, people are blowing everybody's phone up because some kind of way y'all don't want people to say nothing. And this is horrible. Y'all are calling people, trying to interrupt the live and everything like that. This is crazy. This is really crazy.
I've got calls from private numbers, block numbers. I don't know how these people keep getting where did they get my number from? But I've never had private calls. I've gotten so many private calls since I've been on this line.
Hey, Jives.
My bedtime is 8:00, so my phone is dead by 8:00 unless one of my staff members is calling me, and it ain't been no staff member calling me. I'm getting private numbers, groups of numbers that I never even seen before. They just keep calling random back to back to back.
I had people hit me up that I don't know in Lake City and in Florence.
Lake City, Florida?
No, Lake City, South Carolina.
Okay.
And in Florence and Berkeley County, people I don't even know was asking me about it when they saw my Facebook. And it's crazy, and I appreciate the attention. But like I said, like Miss Mitchell said, we're looking to move forward in the right legal direction now that there's a kink in his armor. Because before, when I was talking about it, law enforcement, my own law enforcement, didn't want to do anything about it. So now that there's some attention, there's a kink in his armor, it might be time to strike the fire.
So someone in the comments referenced a protest, a peaceful protest.
I like that.
I would definitely do that.
The masses can show up to a church and demand that man give him his daughter back.
Hashtag bring Shardae home.
Hashtag bring Shardae home. Like
I really like that peaceful protest. Whoever said that in the comments, respect them. I love that.
Street justice. We may not necessarily have to go the street justice route, but we can go the routes of our ancestors.
Hold on now. Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Don't bring the ancestors up in there now, because you know,
I'm talking about Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, who spearheaded peaceful protests to get the
Okay.
outcome that they needed.
Well, listen,
That's
hey, Mr. Bradley, I'm gonna tell you this, and everybody that know me knows I keep it 100. I can't go back around that man and tell y'all that
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
telling
be
you
peaceful.
though. I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because I keep a gun on me, and at any point in time, my PTSD can kick in, and next thing you know, we got a whole nother situation. And I'm too
I
old to
like
go
the
to jail.
peaceful protest.
And
Let's keep it with the peaceful
I let my
protest.
sister handle the peaceful protest part because I'm still healing. You know, I'm still
Yes.
working on me.
So listen, can you
Yeah, I
all
want to talk about no ancestors like spiritual. I'm talking about
They want Daisha to come back.
Okay.
Everybody in your comments is asking for that you bring Daisha back because they said you didn't let her finish saying what she had to say.
That's what I was saying earlier.
yeah,
Daisha,
she
make
kind of
sure
got
you hit
cut
that
off.
link and come back up, please.
Let me tell her to come back up.
And Philip McLean,
Click the link.
I'm gonna address you in just a second. Please make sure you share the live.
Hey, go ahead and talk with Apostle. Apostle be talking good. Go ahead. Come on. Go ahead and say something, Apostle Philip McLean. Go ahead.
Share the live, share the live, share the live. Please do that for me. Share the live. If you can, please make sure you donate and support the live tonight. Do that for me, please. We're doing a lot of good in this. Apostle McLean, I hear what you're saying. I don't want to say we're generalizing the whole body of Christ, but we're talking to the individuals that are allowing these things to happen. No, it is not everybody. And maybe I should have been very clear on that. So my apologies. It is not the entire body of Christ, but there's a problem when there's an infected toe and we don't deal with the infected toe. And now that gangrene has traveled up the foot, up to the leg, up to the knees, up to the thighs. Now we got to amputate an entire leg because
and then you're going to die.
There you go. Because we did not deal with the issue when it started in the toe. So now we got a cancer going on. Matter of fact, we got more cancers going on. See, I feel that church coming up in me now. Now we got a cancer. We have more cancers going on in the church, in the body of Christ, because we did not deal with it. But the problem is you have people that know that there's sickness and disease, dis-ease in the body of Christ, and we choose not to say anything because that's our friend, that's our apostle, that's our bishop. I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to lose my position. I don't want to say nothing because I'm coming up to be a bishop. I don't want to say nothing because they're going to take my church. I don't want to say that. So then my next question is, and I believe that Key will back me up on this. Are we standing in the gap and are we afraid of God or are we afraid of man?
Man.
Okay. And you know what? I was listening to a lady preach, and she said, how can you be afraid of the created, but you're not afraid of the creator? Come on.
See, because my thing is, if y'all really believe in the Bible that you preach, you would have fear and trembling because the God that you preach about,
Baby, what I am the Lord, that is my name, and thou shalt have no other gods before me.
What about the Bible scripture that said, well, that ain't the Bible scripture, but we always say that they went into the temple and because they were not right, they fell dead and they had to pull them out of there. Are y'all not like, or we just believe in make believe stories? Deja, you're here. I want you to go ahead and talk.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you, Deja.
I don't even know where to start at, y'all. I don't really.
Honey, go ahead and start.
But
you want to start, baby. Just go on. Start.
But yes, it did. I don't believe it started with me, but I know when I was 16, me and Michael Joyner started conversating. He texted my phone and told me, "You're so beautiful," and it started from there. We never had sex until I was 18, but
could you start that over again? You said when you were
every other thing when I was 16 and 17.
Wait a minute, Deja, you were 16 and how old was he?
In his 30s, late 40s.
Was he married to
Rapist.
Pam?
He's been married to Pam the entire time. Does Pam know? Yes. I sent her screenshots. I sent her everything I had. I even sent it to his children. Butt naked photos of him. I sent it to his children.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes. So yes, his wife knows. Does she care?
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
no. They don't believe when we tell them that his wife knows.
Yeah, she doesn't give a damn. She
Wait,
could care less.
She wants you to
Why?
cover it
Because
up.
it affects her bottom line.
Exactly. All she care about is nice suits and big damn hats on Sunday.
Guess what?
That's all she
I ain't
care
saying she
about.
covering
A
up
lot
for
of
this shit.
pastors' wives don't tell because they have a financial foothold in all of this.
Yeah, she
Their
does not
bottom
care.
line is monetary gain. They're
And
not going to say
Shardae,
anything.
and Shardae, I met Shardae. She was working at Wendy's and she was working with my dad. I don't know how she ended up there. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up going to my dad's house and me and Shardae met. We clicked. She was like, girl, I'm coming to stay with you. I called my mom. She came to stay with me. At the time, we were going to join this church. Soon as I brought her to join this church, literally like 3-4 days later, he called my mom. Hey, Shardae needs to come stay with me. I need to minister to her some more. That girl's been through a lot. She needs to come stay with me. My mom's like, why does she got to come stay with you? I don't have to explain that. That girl's been through it in life. That's how that happened. Shardae been staying with him ever since. So why he had to minister her at his home, I never heard that a day in my damn life.
oh, she had a minister, all right.
Yeah,
But that's
Somebody
how
said
she ended up
fake
there.
last lady.
Like he is really silly. Like he is really a comedian. I'm telling you. Like it's
He's a
crazy.
clown. He's a clown. And
So
in New
Deja,
York,
you were 16 years old.
I was 16 years old when we first started conversating. That man texted my phone and said, "You're so beautiful."
So
That's how
what
it
led
started.
to the altercation at the church?
The altercation at the church happened when I hit 18. It just kind of just happened. You know, I guess that was his time to shine. So eventually one day, this was when he was living in Manning. He used to come down all the time. He spent the night at that church one day. He texted me, hey, can you come over so we could talk? We ended up talking. And then he showed me this room he had upstairs. He got like this room upstairs with just a bed, like upstairs from the church.
in the what?
Literally, it's just a bed.
Run that back one more time, baby.
He
that
has, he
one
has
more
a
time.
room upstairs from the church. In the church, like there's a door you can go upstairs,
He
and
sure
there's a
do.
bedroom with just a bed.
Yep.
Nasty heifer.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me he has a sex kingdom in the house of
He
the
has
Lord?
a bedroom above that church. Yes. And
Hey,
that's
but
where
I
we
ain't
had
never
sex
went
at.
up there with him like that though. But I know it's one up there.
He
Yeah.
has a sex kingdom in the house. He is a Diddy in the sanctuary?
In the church.
And the wife sitting up there and she was supposed to be a victim? The devil is a lie.
He's no
Hashtag in the
victim.
comments his favorite saying, the devil lied again.
It's just
Brandy so damn
And
dumb.
everyone in the church knows this. Everyone. April said she mentioned my name to one of my cousins in the church. And what did they tell you, April? They're not allowed to discuss that. Do that sound like people that don't know or people who covering up for somebody?
Oh well, we know it's a cover up from the son's
Exactly. What that
video.
sound
So
like?
and listen, they all know. Doriel, they all know.
Exactly. Them people are messy. Them people are
Doriel knows
messy.
because
And he
when
has a child.
Doriel knows because when I didn't say anything while I wasn't saying anything, she called me and said, "Thank you, April, for not saying anything. Thank you, April, for taking a higher role. And thank you, April, for not making a mess out of this." That was Doriel's words to me
But
that was
she has a
while I was
child.
being
He
quiet
has a
about it.
child. Exactly.
She
He
has
has
a child
wait, Doriel is his daughter?
with
Yes.
a child. What matter of a woman is this that would allow this to happen to Shardae, who is somebody else's child?
I'm still stuck on the bedroom at the church.
Lord have mercy.
I'm stuck there too.
Did y'all support the platform? Make sure y'all support the platform. Y'all, listen, if I wasn't stuck the first live, which I'm still stuck from that one, baby, tonight, I'm stuck. Baby, you got a sex room at the church.
He got raised boom boom room upstairs.
You got
Literally.
a boom room at the church.
The church.
But y'all mean to tell me the spirit is falling in this place? My Bible tells me that he don't sit in the seat of the scornful.
There's a spirit, but ain't the spirit of the Lord.
I am floored if I ain't never been
Sis,
floored before.
I
sis,
am flabbergasted. I'm
this
just.
man
I
has
am
raised boom boom room
perplexed.
upstairs on what the hell? Now I'm from New York, and really nothing really surprised me. But I mean, this here, this is some bull.
Baby, y'all got a
This
boom
literally
boom
makes
room.
me itch. This literally makes me itch.
Is somebody falling down? What's going on?
What in the hell, bro?
Y'all got a boom boom room at the church, boy.
It's over the congregation.
And you're sleeping with a 16-year-old in said room.
Well, no, she said he didn't
Well,
sleep with her until she was 18. But
Yeah,
you
till I was
But
18.
he groomed her.
sending her dick pictures of your body,
And
and
touching me. Like he did every other thing else. We were kissing, we were doing oral, we were doing everything else. He just never did any penetration
y'all
until
was
I hit
having
18.
sex. Baby, if
that's
you see his dick and he eating coochie, y'all was having.
That is oral sex. That
That's
is a
it.
Like
sexual
Baby.
encounter. Hello.
That's what we call in law enforcement CSC, criminal sexual misconduct with a minor.
so that's
So
how
have
that
you
whole article
filed a police
situation came
report?
about.
And Deja, there's no statute of limitations in the state of South Carolina, even though he has filed formal charges against you. You can also go and file counter charges for what you're saying, especially if you have the evidence in your phone. You can print that off at whatever print shop or wherever you want to print it, and you can use that to file a police report in the jurisdiction that it happened. And I would encourage you to do that.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
no
it's very messy. Like
I'm going to say this, Bradley. Now you see why certain vloggers ain't touched this story, because they the
They too
same as
scared.
this mother. No. They're the same as this motherfucking man. They perverts and they fucking pedophiles.
They're
And
too scared
I'll stand on
because
that.
they T gonna come out with it.
there you go.
Their T already been came out. But see, people keep covering that stuff. Y'all, ooh, baby.
There will
Baby,
be
I'm
no
still
covering
on
when
the
Bradley's on
boom
the case.
boom room above the sanctuary.
I
Baby.
never
Oh, Jesus Christ. God almighty.
I thought the text messages was monumental. That is completely trivial in comparison to today's information.
Yeah. I'm done. Hey guys,
Wow.
it's past my bedtime. I would love to stay up and listen to more.
Okay, let the dad go. Y'all say goodnight to the dad and the auntie because they have a bedtime, but we don't. Brandon, you sit right there. The whatever nurse lady went at. The nurse lady, you stay right there too.
Miss
And
Oh, I
Lisa,
Daisy,
don't
you
know
stay
why.
over behind her right there too. Okay, bye y'all. Bye,
Key,
Dad.
Key
Hey,
and
thank
Reggie,
you.
I appreciate y'all for coming on.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Anything else come out, just let us know. We are here for you, okay?
I appreciate it. And likewise,
Yes.
listen, if y'all need law enforcement perspective on things, I can guide y'all on whatever information you might need, all right?
All right, thank you so much.
And if
Appreciate
y'all need some spiritual
No, sis.
aspects
No,
on
sis.
it, I'm gonna pray
No,
for
no.
everybody that this man has
Pray-
created a soul tied with, because this is going to take some real healing,
Yeah.
physical, mentally, spiritually. This is going to take some real healing, because I guarantee you, if y'all are just coming out, there's more. There's more that have that is not bold enough yet, or don't have the courage enough yet to step out. And I pray that they do, so that they can begin their healing process. Because this is whew, this is something
Y'all, in the
serious.
comments, he just said when he went to his law enforcement team, guys, you guys have to listen for
I'm on live. I'm
comprehension
on
and
live.
not to respond. When he
Right, I'm gonna call you right
reached
now.
out to his law enforcement team, they told him that there was nothing that could be done about it.
Yes.
Okay?
And they wanted to
He
file charges.
forestated that, you guys. So I don't know if you guys are just coming in. So instead of me going off and cussing y'all out, understand
Amber, did you get my text?
that
Oh, let me go
he
look.
tried and was unsuccessful, okay? On the basis that the law considered her to be an adult, I guess. They're not taking into the account the alcohol fetal syndrome. This
Right.
man tried for his daughter, okay? That's all I want to say. Because I don't want the narrative to after this live be that this family did not try. There was an altercation and a confrontation at the sanctuary in an attempt to get his daughter back home. Okay? These are very, very manipulative people. These are not conventional situations. So you cannot look at it from one scope. There are multiple variables that are going on. There are multiple moving parts in this situation. And you have to look at the grand scheme of things before you make blanket statements. Understand. That's it. You better be glad I ain't cussed you out this time.
I mean, we can get to that if y'all take Key down. Drop her. Key,
First of
go
all,
to bed.
there is a time and place for everything.
Oh, you know, she's frozen. Hold on. Yeah, she's already gone. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, now that the Saints gone, Bradley, go ahead and say what you got to say.
Deja, did you? Because baby, I'm still stuck on 16 and the boom boom room. Now
he called it the boom boom room.
Yeah, it's the motherfucking boom boom room. Deja, you there? Deja? Hello? Hello? It's me.
Call, are you there?
Child. Well, everybody having phone problems except the broadcaster, me, and Bradley.
Because I'm fortified. I can't be touched.
So,
Why I can't
somebody
hear
get this
April?
fool.
Okay, Deja.
Somebody get this fool now.
Deja, can you hear me?
Deja gone.
Somebody text Deja, please.
Okay, I'll text Deja, but she wasn't in the middle. She texted me now. Let me see what she's gonna say.
So
she said I can't hear.
Tell her to refresh.
Well, tell her come back.
Tell her to refresh and put her phone on Do Not Disturb.
They said put your phone. And can you talk text on this? Because I ain't finna be doing it.
Yeah.
They said put your phone on D&D and then come back.
So here's the thing. There have been 4 women: Miss Sharon, Avril, Lakeisha. Hold on.
It's more than 4 women.
No.
That's the 4 women that have come forth.
That have come forth on this show. 4 women that have come on this show.
Well, it's a lot of them in my inbox, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
And whoever else. This is horrible. And now that the Saints is gone, I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. This is a fucking shame that people are giving these niggas passes and y'all are complaining about a fucked up president, but y'all got fucked up people in the church house. Y'all going to the church and y'all and then going up to the boom boom room getting sucked up on. Now I got a question because Miss Sharon said that he told her he want to stick it in her booty. Now I got a question. If he's sticking it in folks' booty, where the men at? Where the men at? Where the men at? I got questions. Did y'all donate to the show tonight? Donate to the damn show.
Girl.
Y'all getting all this goddamn entertainment. This don't make no kind of sense. Y'all, and I promise y'all gonna take y'all monkey asses to church, to this man's church on Sunday and be kicking up a storm. And you know what his message gonna be? The devil is trying to take me out of here. Fuck you, nigga.
That ain't it. It's gonna be the devil out again.
That's his favorite line.
And I blame the church people that's still going in there.
Exactly.
And to
wait, Miss Sharon, you said he tried you. What you mean, baby? I don't even know this man. Sharon, I don't even know this man.
I would like to say this to the church folks.
Go ahead.
Now, I don't consider myself church folks. I'm kingdom. I'm saved folks, but we'll cuss a lot.
Come on.
Y'all are bumping y'all head up against a wall if y'all think this man is innocent. And you're going to find in the church's history or the dissolution of it, and something else comes up on the wrong side of history in all of this. Then you're going to want and make sure that the apologies to all the victims are as loud as the disrespect that you all have been giving in these comments.
Oh, okay. It's my Tanya. Okay, baby, I got you.
And my thing is to the parents that are still members that want photos removed because your child is pictured with someone who has criminal charges of sexual misconduct with minors. The photo in reference was already posted on the World Wide Web for everyone to see. But now that the masses are starting to see the photo and put two and two together, now you want it down? What about you taking your child out of that church?
Come on.
Why wasn't that your first course of action?
And what is it to gain for these parents to still be a part of this ministry whose children have been violated there? Because don't think that that's not going to come up when this goes to court.
You all need to be held accountable as well.
That's a victim. Affordable automobiles. You said there's a victim on here that's speaking. Who is the victim?
They said her name is Ashley. So
Ashley, we need you to come to the chat. If you're
come
speaking
to the front of the church, please.
Yeah, inbox me too. So you can bring
your story deserves to be fully heard.
I told you I was more than fun. She said it's not about this. It's something else that needs to be looked into.
Oh, okay.
She said she's trying to tell her it's way deeper than what's on the surface. She said the man is really running a cult. Oh, we know.
We know, baby.
Yeah.
We know.
Okay.
Miss Gloria, thank you. Oh, Miko, there. So it's 2 pages, actually 3 pages going on. My YouTube page, my Facebook page, and Bradley's page. So some of these comments are coming from Bradley's page, but I'm able to see them in the comment section. Yeah, they're on Facebook, Kendra.
And again, this church is Divine Deliverance Worship Center, 501 Highway Business South, Conway, South Carolina.
1262 Highway 501.
1262. What she said.
So let me also reiterate this. Tonight's live is not about harassing anybody. It's not about attacking anybody. It's not about damaging anybody's character. It's not about defamation of character. Tonight's live is about giving victims and witnesses a chance to speak of things that they have encountered themselves. You can't tell somebody how to speak. You can't tell somebody how to talk. You can't tell somebody how to feel. There's no and let me also add to this. There's no reason why a 30-some-year-old man who is married is sexting and texting a 16-year-old that is going to his church and sending him his body pictures, his ding-a-ling pictures, and you got a whole wife. That's a problem.
That is not a problem. Defamation or libel if it's true.
This is a problem. And y'all motherfucking pastors, see, I'm glad Key gone. Y'all motherfucking pastors want to sit out here and y'all want to sit up out here and send people cease and desist letters when y'all know y'all some fucked up individuals. Y'all know y'all some nasty motherfuckers. Now, where my donation and offering at? Bitch, my cash app should be lit the fuck up. Because the way y'all sit out here and y'all go to these churches and y'all
sow seeds.
And sow seeds, and these pastors out here sowing seeds in y'all. This don't make no sense. Y'all make these niggas rich and they don't live a nickel's worth of dog food. That is crazy to me. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And you guys pay all of your money to look at these people live illustrious lifestyles and you live in poverty? Are you not tired?
Mm.
This has been a lot.
And parishioners need to understand that when you're giving your money, your time, and your substance to these ministries, you're funding their bullshit. You're funding this. You're enabling them to do what they're doing. Now, unless you just want to throw your money away, hell, you could throw something away to me because I'm unemployed right now. If you just want to throw some damn money away, because or you want to be a blessing and come over and help me power wash my house down.
Hold on a minute.
My patio together.
You see what I'm saying?
Clearly, this is
Allison, baby, I don't know if we can take no more, but come on up here. We can take it. I told someone earlier in the comments, it gets deeper and darker.
Oh,
yeah.
The further you go down this rabbit hole, it is an incestuous, nasty, low demon.
Pretty much I should have been saying something. Y'all was waiting on me. Damn.
Wait,
You despicable man.
Deja is Allison's cousin?
Fix it, Jesus.
Oh.
Oh,
Lord.
Yeah, Deja is Lady Joyner's little cousin.
marry that woman.
So can somebody send Allison this link, please?
Tell Allison message me so I can send it to her right quick.
Thank you, LaKendra. I appreciate
Let me
that.
check my messages to make sure I'm not leaving any victims out. Hold on.
DeMario, go read the message I just sent you in your inbox because that's what somebody wants you to know, that what I just sent you.
Ooh.
That's what Ashley wanted to say. Was waiting on this Allison girl to message me. Let me see.
So can I say this out loud?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So he's talking about going to Africa or somewhere over there. I don't know how to reach out to Shardae's dad. Or he gonna take. Oh,
I'll tell him.
Lord.
He's doing what? Because that sounds like a crime. That sounds like you taking somebody over international waters.
Baby, that's a crime right there.
You're gonna do what? Somebody go to that church and get that
those
girl.
Those charges are gonna have to happen quick then, if this is the case.
He gonna have to give her up.
Well, it'll be a couple of months because they got convocation and all that coming up in August. So.
And like I said, Michael Joyner needs to send Shardae to her daddy before it gets really bad. And I'm not talking about anybody doing anything to him. I'm just talking about the truth. It takes nothing to send the girl home. Do it expeditiously.
It does take something for him though, Bradley, because they used that girl. She used to be their chauffeur.
I don't give a flying fickle fuck about what they use. So, I don't care about that. Time is up. Time is up.
I just got
time is up.
Now
time is up.
What you just got, DeMario?
I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know this. Somebody sent this to me and said,
"Tell him send to me."
He had a male lover in his teens. That gentleman has passed away. I don't know of anyone else who I can point you to, but if you have any other allegations, let me know. I can help connect the dots. And yeah.
That's probably true. He told Sharon he didn't need no Vaseline. That's a little strong for me, don't you think?
What?
That's what her screenshot said. He said he didn't need no Vaseline. That's a little serious to me.
Oh, hell no.
Dang.
There needs to be no convocation.
Okay, bro. They need to sit their ass down. Them doors need to be with a padlock on there.
There needs to be no
But didn't I
convocation.
just
The
hear him say
convocation
that
in
he's
Brett.
possibly supposed to be going overseas? Because if he takes that little girl, here's the thing: he can kill her over there, and the family would never know what happened. Y'all gonna have to get the news on this and get some attention. I mean, some broader attention.
Everybody in the
because
comments
it'll be
need
just
to
like
share
that girl
this.
that went to
Yes,
Mexico with her
'cause-
friends. They unalived her, and then they come back to the States and have yet to face charges for that. He knows if he takes her over there and they unalive her, there's nothing that our government, especially the State's Department, now that Trump is in office, that they're going to do. They're not going to even investigate.
Allison is
Send her
here.
home tonight. I have the address to your home, Mr. Joyner. Send her home.
Allison?
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Can y'all? Okay.
The news, please.
Allison?
You better pack them bags, Shardae. It's time to go.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you now. Alice,
She coming up here with her phone acting like Daisha's phone was acting. Daisha, get your ass down and move, because you got that girl phone acting up.
Can y'all hear me?
yes, we hear you, baby.
Barely, please.
Okay. Y'all want me to just go ahead and jump in? Because I'm gonna just go ahead and jump in and give it to y'all raw.
Go ahead and give it to us raw, honey. Just
Straight
go
up,
ahead.
no chaser. That's how I like it. Go.
Okay.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
first and foremost, me and Danger are cousins. First of all, his wife is her mom, and my mom's mom were sisters.
Somebody tell Allison her phone.
Wife is our cousin. That's our second cousin.
Allison, hold on, baby. You trying to spill the tea
Y'all can't hear me?
and something that's wrong with the kettle,
Connect to
baby.
your Wi-Fi. What you got, Spectrum?
Baby, you trying to spill the tea and something that's wrong with the kettle. Get the kettle together.
I want to hear what she has to say. I just want her phone. I don't know
She's
what's
gonna
going
have to wait till her phone works.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you. You sound better. No.
Why you lied to her, Mari?
What's going on in here?
Well, I don't know if legally I can get
Because Daisha need to get down, Daisha, because you got that girl phone messing up.
Hold on. So I
Can
don't
y'all
know
hear
if
me?
legally I can. Yes.
Okay, y'all can hear me now?
Oh,
yeah, we can hear you, girl. Damn.
Go ahead.
Okay, I had to step outside. Okay, so like I said, this is what happened. We are all family. Pam is our second cousin. She's our second cousin. This all started at Holy Temple Church of God. This man came all the way from Manning, passed all these churches, came to a church full of single women. It was about 2 older women that were married to older men. They were all older. This man came all the way from Manning by himself without his wife, came to our church. Me and Deja's grandmother was the founder of Holy Temple Church of God. He came all the way over there, and not only I'm not gonna say their names because they could tell their own story. He messed with basically 90% of the women in that church. 90%. When Deja came out by her story, a couple of them came out behind her. The people, our family that's at that church now, told Deja to her face, told them to their face that they lying. That they was lying. This man stole money. This man used pussy to get to where he at. So when people come in these comments talking about something, oh, you could have did this, or you could have did that, you could have. First of all, let's make something really clear because ain't nobody said it yet. Manipulating is abuse. He abused women by manipulating to get where he want to where he at now. That and his wife and people be like, no, she not in on it. She in on it because what real woman gonna sit there and allow a man and multiple women now This man, I mean, it's like this not this. This ain't even the first few. It's a whole handful of women that done came out about this man, and you standing there beside your man on some. I'ma stick beside him. You in on it. You in on it. It's two peas in the pod leading a cult, and this is our cousin. How you standing by a man that sat there and groomed your younger minor cousin, and she came to you like a woman when she wasn't even a woman herself, and she came to you and you sat there and just basically ignored her. Like, this man been doing this to this girl since she was 16. 16. The only reason it didn't happen to me, he came to me one time when I was in a depression state. The church knew I was trying to take my life. He found out about it and came up to me, tried to give me his number. At the same time, my mom walked up between us and took the number out his hand. He wrote on a piece of paper. He said, I want you to call me. I want to meet up so we could talk.
Oh,
I want to meet
hey,
up and I want to talk to you.
Allison, hold on.
Oh, okay. Because ain't nobody believe me when I say that's how it goes. But go ahead.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I believe.
he feeds on you at your weakest. He finds out when you're weak. He finds out when you're vulnerable. He finds out when you ain't got when you feel like you ain't got nobody. He feeds off of it. And when he does,
That's what Miss Sharon said.
he feeds and he feeds and he feeds.
Allison, hold on. Wait a minute. Now, I know I heard what I heard when you said it the first time. Y'all cousins?
Me, Deja, his wife. Well,
Yes.
our family members are watching this right now. Listen, his wife, and there's like multiple family members that's following him up under that church. And the fact that
everybody
Deja's own aunts don't even believe her that's in that church.
Mario, all my mom's sisters go to the church.
That
My
part.
grandmother, when she passed, she was going to the church. All of my cousins go to the church. Ask April.
They're definitely still sitting right there.
Yes, all my mom's siblings go to that church.
He started that church with them. He started that church with them. His
me
few
I was just
faithful
trying to tear
members.
him down. Yes, they never believed me. They told me I was trying to tear that man down. It's really messy.
Jesus Christ, so okay.
It's real messy. But he didn't manipulate me though, y'all. Let me make that clear. I was 16. I didn't know what I was doing. That nigga was giving me lots of money. I just was getting the money. I didn't care a damn about that nigga. Let me go ahead and say that. I like them envelopes of cash. That's what I had like. But I ain't have no feelings for that man. None.
But that's what he do. He feeds. And the only reason that didn't happen to me, my mom caught it when he gave me his number in my hand. I took the paper. She walked up in the back of church. It was like a revival. She walked up and she snatched the paper out of me and his hand. She said, if I need you for my daughter, I'll call you and we'll meet up in the church. And that was the end of the conversation. It's sad that we got family in that church that don't even believe their own niece. And you following this man, knowing what he doing. And everybody talking about something. Well, why would the women need to... The women are owning up to their part. Why he not owning up to his part? You got every woman telling the same story and coming out about this man, showing receipts. But y'all want to say the devil lied again. Please with that. He ain't doing too much lying. Because all these women coming out, all these women, I want to know how much more women he done it to. But yeah, we all family.
I want to know, when is everybody going to the clinic?
Well, this happened with me over 10 years ago, so I'm good.
You good.
I'm talking about I'm talking about everybody sleeping with everybody.
I'm telling you, I was thinking the same thing because this is...
I'm talking about
scared.
You know, I was stuck on the bedroom, the boom boom room above the sanctuary. If I need to pour me another piece of drink, hold on one second. I'm also equally stuck that y'all are cousins and y'all family go to this baby. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yep.
Or tell you, man.
Wait, what man talking?
That's my husband.
Oh, hey, Miss Charles.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
I need
Not
some.
much. I've been here the whole show.
Oh, Jesus. So y'all got cousins fucking the cousins in the church? Oh, baby, this boy tonight.
Do y'all
I'm glad it's
understand how
weekend. I'm glad it's
Revelation is?
weekend.
Y'all don't want me to preach, but I just thought about something. This is really the signs of the times. And we got people in the church that would take up for it. Revelation speaks about a strong delusion. You all are deceived.
Honey, we passed delusion. We just fucked up.
What? 16-year-olds being sexted. There is a room above the church that he has alleged sex with these women in. The wife knows everything. You got Shardae as a living Cinderella, and he's sleeping with her and got her pregnant and allegedly hid the baby. But y'all still na. And the Lord gave me a word.
Come on.
The Lord ain't told you shit. You liar. My Bible says that all liars shall have their place in the lake of fire that burns with fire and brimstone, and you bitch ass niggas gonna burn up in hell. And that ain't a curse. That's the word.
You go, Deja. Hold on.
Ooh.
I need something else.
Sick, twisted fools.
This P no Gigi go reread. It's not. Allison and Deja, I appreciate y'all. Allison, did he do something to you?
She said he didn't because her mom stopped.
Oh, he didn't. Thank you, Jesus.
He tried to. He tried to give her number, but his mom snatched the number out.
This man trying to
And I
fuck
want to
on
point out something
his
here.
cousin-in-laws.
I want to point out something here. Because this is how you depict the character of a man. Remember what Sharon said the other night. Sharon said that she shared to him about her rape as a child. He used it. Didn't this young lady just get up here and say that she was sharing with him that he was depressed? And what did he do? Went in for the kill to get her number, to prey on her while she was in a horrible situation. And you mean to tell me Sharon ain't a victim? When she came to the ministry?
Naked.
A tree is
Yeah,
known
Miko,
by
at this point, I don't know what to say, baby. I don't know what to say at this point. It sounds like a little ancestral some shit going on. Just
did not his cousin come on and say what she said the other night?
April over there got her a soda pop.
Listen, y'all.
Is that some cut water? Girl, I need me a little piece of cut water right now. Because this is not doing it.
I'm just having a soda.
Okay, soda.
Okay. Someone said it made a very valid point in the comments. Let's talk about the therapy of these women and these families. Who is going to therapy? Who's seeking out help?
So I got a text message, Bradley.
Read the text message.
My cousin said Pastor Joyner made her have an abortion.
I tell that girl to inbox me so I can send her this damn link.
Lord, are we gonna be on here for 3 hours with just
listen?
We gonna be here for 3 hours.
Hold on, let me make a phone call. Wait a minute.
Bradley. Okay, while he making a phone call, I'm gonna answer your question about the therapy. And is anybody seeking therapy? That was my therapy, what I did on Facebook. That was my therapy.
No, it was not.
Yes, but
Sorry
hold
to
on,
break
hold on.
your
I'm gonna
heart.
go to therapy, but I wasn't gonna go until after I did what I did. And I ain't even finished doing it I got some other people that I got to get something off my chest with. And there ain't no bishops or preachers or nothing. But I ain't going to therapy until I finish doing what I'm doing. Then I'll go to therapy. And you need to hurry up with that phone call. Because we the people are waiting. Okay, what? And come on back.
So she watching right now. That's why she told her.
Tell her to come up here. Listen, we ain't no punks and ain't nobody scared. So bring your behind up here. I done said everything that there's. I mean, if I said it, y'all might well go ahead and say. I mean, what did y'all might as well say it?
Hey.
No, Shardae had her baby. Her dad noticed that there was a Facebook page. Listen, comments. There was a Facebook page, an old Facebook page of Shardae's, where she had posted photos of her with her child. Okay, and then it was magically deleted. There is a baby. The father saw the child with his own eyes. And then the page deleted.
Hold on, let me. This maybe tonight, maybe it's just one person after another. Like, damn.
Y'all welcome since I was being messy and wanted sympathy. Y'all welcome. Is the little baby coming forward or she's scared? Because tell her to message me so I can tell her she don't. You listen, you take it too long. Tell her to message me. Well, she ain't come up here yet.
My God, patience.
Y'all done made that man put on his hairpiece.
Wait.
Listen, whoever message that is from the Jason Snow, he not lying. I just haven't posted that screenshot yet about it's been way before us. It's been years and years ago, 20 and 30 years ago this started.
That explains why the son fucked up.
Yeah. His dad was a womanizer. His dad got shot
in the pulpit.
At church for sleeping with somebody else's wife.
Hold on. Someone is look at what I just sent to you. It's live from the pits of hell.
You ain't saying nothing to me. You must be talking to that other dude.
Once.
Hey, Bradley, you ain't send me nothing.
Right. He talking about look at what we see, but me and you up here.
It's sending right now. So what they did was they created a mugshot where I was arrested previously and attached sexual assault.
That.
Hold on.
I saw that today.
They reached it, honey.
Hold on 1 second, because we need to place this on the screen, because one thing I do is I call out a lie at the source. I kill the snake at the head.
I saw that today too.
So because one thing about it, what you will not do is play those types of games.
Somebody playing. This is not even real.
That's not even real. They used Dondre's screenshot to create that of me.
Ooh.
Post it so they can see and know that.
Baby, I got done. Hold on, let me get Dondre stuff. Wait a minute.
Right, and let's compare the two to two. Because if you think I'm a punk, baby, You must be mean P-O-N-K and not P-U-N-K. Because I ain't never been a P-U-N-K. Scared. Let's get into it. Please put it on the screen so I can kindly go off.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, wait. That
Same header.
Why I can't see it?
He's
wait.
getting it together.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying, but you know what happened?
This is how I want to show y'all how wicked the church people are. And the lengths that they will go. This is Dondre's charges. Okay. Notice the font at the top, right? Post what they said is my charges.
Here you go, right here.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
Because
So you want
they
to
don't
shut
have a
me up
truth
so
to come
bad that you
forward
have to
with.
create lies because I am simply telling the God-heaven truth? I want you guys to understand that I've been attacked since I opened my mouth, even to my blood aunt exposing my health. And do you think that will stop me? You are only encouraging me to go harder and stronger. I could not and would never be afraid of you or anyone in your tactics. Come harder.
Okay, she leaving work, so hold on. She leaving work. Just hold tight, baby. Just hold tight. She coming.
Come harder. Next time, bring up the actual charge because it's not sexual assault. It's a DUI.
I need Alyana Van Zant. Listen, if y'all in the chat, please make sure y'all support the platform. Please make sure you like and share.
Everybody report that page. None of your business that posted that. That is a war devil. Now they have fabricated and manufactured a frivolous and fake case of sexual assault. You using Dondre charges. Put his face back on where it deserves to be. If you're going to use my face, if you're going to tell my tea, you better tell it right. DUI, not sexual assault. I ain't sleeping with little boys in they sleep. I'm not sexually harassing women that don't want to sleep with me. I am fortified. Do you guys not know? That's purely defamation of character. They would have never done it from a real page. They don't have the balls, the galls, or the wherewithal to stand with me toe to toe from real pages. So he's sending his imps. There is more to come. You might want to cease those tactics while you're ahead. Because the ditch you dig for me, you might find yourself in said ditch.
Who is Angel Fitzgerald? Who is that? Because isn't he?
It gotta be Shardae cousin, because that's Shardae's last name.
Okay.
It had to be some kin to Shardae. Oh. What she said?
No. She said that that she was talking about what Bradley was talking about with the little screenshot thing. She said that's actually defamation of character.
It is.
Oh. Oh, I'm Shardae's sister-in-law. Okay. I'm married to her brother. Y'all, I'm throwing this shit out. This is nasty. Gross. I was waiting for this young lady to come here. She said she's getting off work. I don't know what's going on, y'all. When I tell you, you said we got time. When I say I'm so confused, I'm not confused. I'm just like, wow. That's where I am right now. Just wow. Like tonight, yeah. Look, April, you and Sharon and Keisha, y'all blew me back. But baby, I am so blown back, right? Like I'm so blown back right now. I'm so blown back.
Well, I'm blow back with you because here I ain't know none of this.
Because I'm just like, wow. Like, baby, you having sex with your cousin-in-laws. You having sex. You got a boom boom room at the church.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Like it's just oh my God. Okay. You said if that's what the pastor's doing, what the deacon's doing, the hell if I know, baby. Shit. Baby, there's a lot going on at this church. Oh my God. Anyways,
this is finished.
yeah, because I was waiting on Lil Mama to get off, and you know, y'all listen, we've been on here almost 3 hours. And
why we not still waiting on little mama to get off?
Because we tired of this church.
We tired. I'm tired. Baby, listen here. This liquor ain't even hitting in kicking in. So I mean, I don't know how much more. Like, I don't know how much more. Like, this is really sickening. This is really sickening.
Oh, the usher is in the comments.
Who the usher is? Because they
who the
Lacey? Who's the usher?
They ain't supposed to be in the comments. They supposed to be in Virginia at church right now.
Who?
Huh? That's the only person I see that's a member in the comments. Well, what was that?
Yeah, I think everybody need to go file a police report on Monday. Y'all need to go file it because typically the police office is closed. Y'all need to go file a police report on Monday and do what y'all need to do. Tonight's live, just to reiterate, is about Mr. Isaac, who came on to talk about his daughter. Mr. Isaac's sister came on to talk about the things that have been going on with Michael Joyner. And baby, everybody, their mama just came out the woodworks. This is when I tell you, like, this is just crazy. Like, I mean, are y'all willing to file a police report?
If they're,
I'm willing to do anything. I don't care what it is.
Ava, don't say that because that.
For real, y'all laughing for real.
You missed what I was trying to say.
Oh, go ahead then. Go ahead. I'm heard.
Oh, I called it. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Demario, someone wants to know what time does the little lady get off?
Yeah, that's what let me make this. Let me call again.
Okay, we're gonna call again, y'all.
Y'all, every time I say I'm moving on, here comes somebody else I got to beat up. Teresa said, we all know April about it. April about it.
Oh, he went on pause. I'll wait to come back. Wait till he come back.
Okay, I'm trying to call. Ain't nobody answering the phone.
Hold on, well, wait 2 more minutes. Listen, the people want her to come up here. They said ask Demario to tell us what time she get off.
I'm waiting. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Well,
we gonna give her 2 minutes. We're gonna give her
3.
2 minutes.
Three. We're gonna give it 3.
3 minutes. Avery,
Yeah.
you a
Bradley said, "Here goes somebody else I got to beat up."
Fairly crazy. He go keep that comedy when he get off this thing.
Hey, I was trying to get the last girl on the list.
Oh no, we gonna sit and wait yet a while longer. We don't want anyone to not be able to use this moment to share what they need to share for real.
Okay. Oh Lord, this is a lot. Jesus have mercy. No one said anything about this being funny. You said, okay, let me. No one said anything about this being funny.
I don't know, y'all.
No, I was saying that when it was just me and when I was the only person that spoke, that some did think that it was funny.
Yeah,
But
they
no,
did.
it's not funny.
They did.
She's lying. Oh, her husband made her do it. Y'all see my husband right here? My husband didn't make me do anything. I told him that I was going to do this. Okay.
And I gave her my blessing.
Thank you.
Get it off her chest.
So he claimed he was using the boom boom room for a place to start a children's ministry. Ministry.
Babe, why you
Claimed
talking
that
to
they
your
were
name?
waiting for funds to start
Because I
the
went up there
construction.
and I seen it for myself.
He's so daggone crazy.
Charles, he trying to have you in the boom boom.
Oh no, no.
Crazy as hell.
When I first started going, he was trying to like promote why I should be a member of the church.
He took us both up there. He showed both of us.
Showed us around. He was just showing us around everywhere.
No, boom boom.
Nah, because it would have been, we wouldn't have had a discussion. He tried to put me on that joint.
No, because my husband would have shot him in his head with his gun.
Man.
He would have shot him in his head with that gun.
Stop showing that.
Oh. No, we not brandishing weapons. No.
Exactly.
we not brandishing weapons. No. All right.
Somebody said 2-minute warning.
Yes, please call her back because baby, we trying to we waiting on the benediction right now. We waiting on the benediction. Baby, the people, Martella, did you just hear the cousins on here talking about the bed and everything upstairs or wherever the bed is at? This is what we like, baby. You gonna have to go back and listen. Go back,
3
go
months.
back, go back and listen. I know this is a long live, and we trying to close the benediction. Okay. Yeah, he said they said they saw it. Mr. Charles said, well, they ain't said they saw the room, but this was before it became the boom boom room. Mr. Charles said there was a upstairs, the upper room. Oh God. Listen, y'all, come on. I'm waiting on the young lady, y'all. We got listen, we got about 2-3 minutes. Matter of fact, we got 5 minutes before we hit the three.
Listen, we could go. We could go. She is say we could go.
Okay. All right.
It's been 3 hours. So we could go.
Not time. She not ready.
She wasn't here in time. It's okay.
It's not her time. She not ready.
Your Bradley will go live tomorrow by himself. She could go up there.
I don't know about that.
Trust me. I can promise you my paycheck that I'm getting in a couple of days that Bradley will be live tomorrow.
Hey, we all need children off some drink.
How you go?
Bradley will be, y'all know Bradley gonna be live tomorrow. I don't know why he's sitting.
I don't
He
got
will go live after this.
Today
Yeah, okay.
was a lot. We could just y'all meet me on my stories. Y'all know how I give it up. We'll keep it there. But I'm not gonna be able to keep going live because y'all know I'm still learning a little temperament. I be.
She getting in the car right now. Okay,
Well, she must be working a plant because how long did it take her to walk to her car?
See, I'm saying, look at him. Now, if I would have said something, y'all would have told me to calm down and be patient.
You're getting low. Low. Get low. It's getting low.
Somebody said R. Kelly ain't got nothing on this pastor.
Nothing. Did y'all I ain't even ask no more. Listen, did y'all share the live? Make sure y'all share the live. Share the live, okay? Share the live. Baby, this is enough tea to last you the rest of the month. Jesus Christ.
The rest of the month. The rest of the year. What you talking about?
Literal headache. I have a literal headache. When I tell y'all I have been grieving for Shardae since knowing the severity of everything that's going on, it is sad that women are just sitting up in there, just watching that go on. Especially the immediate family, because they know the personal, pertinent details in which they deliberately and continually hide. That's sickening, bro.
I mean, but see, the reason why some stories like this don't make it to the shade room is because, I mean, hey, you know, like, ugh. I mean, what you think?
Everybody tag the shade room, as a matter of fact. In the comments, tag the shade room.
You can tag the shade room on YouTube. You can tag the shade room on Facebook.
Tag him in my comments on the Facebook.
Since they want to
shade room, the neighborhood talk,
investigative
on site. Everyone needs to be tagging them. Share this live to them. Hell, share it to CNN, MSNBC, BET, VH1, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey.
Ready, set up.
Not Tyler Perry's.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, everybody.
Oh my God. Miss
I
Chanel,
don't see
thank you
enough
so
people
much.
commenting, tagging the shade room in the comments.
Who's looking at real too? Who's Carolina Hart? Who's that?
Don't forget about the neighborhood talk. It's on site. Baller alert. There will be no rock for them to hide under after this. There will be no crevice in the earth that they can slither into that they won't be known by their dirty deeds.
Hey, tell her. Hold on. Huh? Baby, I don't.
Hold on, let me
God.
check my messages because people have been messaging me all night long.
That ain't 2 phones, Bradley.
I lost the other. But once I get into that iCloud, all more receipts will be dropping. Let's see something here. Okay, recap for those that are just watching. I seen somebody say a recap. So we are discussing Michael Joyner on this live, specifically as it relates to the situation with Shardae Fitzgerald. Okay. Her father was on the live, Mr. Fitzgerald. He detailed how Shardae was born, and because her mom suffered the addiction of alcoholism, Shardae came into the world with alcohol fetal syndrome.
Correct.
Shardae grew up with a delay. Okay. So that means that she does not process at what her age is. For example, if there's a 5th grader who is delayed, they may be put on a IEP because they read at the level of a 3rd grader. Okay. So when Shardae became, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 20 years old, she decided that she wanted to leave the house. Again, she's 20 years old in age, but her mind does not operate as a conventional 20-year-old. She ran into Michael Joyner some type of way. Her dad said that she reached out to him and said that she started going to a church. Her dad found out, long story short, that Shardae had been sleeping in the basement with the pastor. He was noting that God told him to go and have prayer with her at 1 o'clock in the morning while he was simultaneously sleeping with her. She became pregnant. She carried the child, birthed the child, and apparently the family saw photos of the child on Shardae's Facebook. After they addressed the situation, after they saw the baby, the photos or the pages magically disappeared. When her father talked to me personally, he said this is why Shardae has so many different Facebook accounts. Okay, so the family went to the church. I believe Averill was in attendance during this to confront the family. Okay.
So the young lady is having issues logging in. They told me just to go ahead and in, but one of my friends, the NCB, he just texted me, so I wanted to bring him up. I sent him the link. So if he comes in, I'm gonna bring him up so he can give a commentary on this.
So that's basically the recap. Y'all just gonna have to go back and watch the live from start to finish.
Question, ask Jives. So what does he think his buddy William is going to say now, since he had so much to say the other evening. Everybody can't be lying.
Please get him on the panel.
No, because I know what you about to do.
Because I have something to say to that light-skinned Star Crunch.
Oh.
Nobody is safe. I have something to say to that light-skinned Star Crunch. Because the call is coming from inside of the house. You are one of the ones, sir. Let me. Because everybody act like they don't see that spirit in the church with a wide brim hat on and nails. Woo. My God. But you don't believe? Maybe you and your weave can believe now.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Y'all, listen.
You need to book Bradley Worthington because that wig is a mess, sir. I live in the Midwest and I can see your lace in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Listen, I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. This is
Who that? Answer the phone.
Yeah. Oh.
like what?
Child, I need me something else to drink.
They will never do that though. No. Yes, we get shows like that.
If she's getting an error message, she may, because she has to connect her mic, she has to connect all that, make sure it's all connected.
Lord, this lady must be got Metro PCS. This lady got Cricket Wireless.
Okay, did she?
I believe this lady got the Obama phone, because what's taking so long, man?
So is she going through Google Chrome or is she going through Safari? Okay, then she make sure her connect, make sure her mic and her camera's connected.
Let me read the comments and see something. Let me see here. We start. I would never touch his hair.
Huh? Okay. Tell her we can reconvene. Okay. Tell her I appreciate her. Tell her we can fix it another time. Cause yeah. Okay.
But it's too late now because I already poured up. Hey, Brandon, go ahead and get a benediction. Cause
listen, praise the Lord, everybody. I appreciate tonight's live. This has been a lot. Maybe Avern got her a glass of wine. Listen, thank y'all so much for being on. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all support the live. Make sure y'all share and like and comment even after the live. Please make sure y'all donate, all of those things. Listen, this is real stuff. This is real life. I know we are all here being some characters, but this is real life, okay? This is real life. This is these people's testimonies. Everybody that has come on tonight have had an encounter with these individuals. So listen, I appreciate everybody for coming on. We may even have a part 3. Hell, shit.
Oh my God.
we need a part 3 because I ain't had really tell y'all off like how I wanted to the other day. But we're gonna do a part 3. And I'm gonna say my piece and be done with this, okay? I'm sick of y'all.
April, you done
Y'all
been
think
saying
that
your
they
piece.
think they know every. Yeah, listen, I did say my piece, but then I got to come back and say my piece again after people have responded. So that's gonna be part 3.
Okay.
And then y'all can do whatever y'all want to do.
Brother, just put me in on part 3, brother. Since you about to go, I ain't gonna keep you up here long.
Go ahead and give us a little snippet. Hold on, I'm moving my phone.
I mean, you already here, so
Well, if you want me to give you a snippet, Avery, I don't even feel like you a victim for real. I just feel like that you just
Whoa.
Hey, finish with what you're saying.
Bro, just bring me back on part 3. Bring me back on part 3. We've been up here too long. Bring me back on part 3.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to the King Jives mob, y'all. Shout out to y'all. What's up, Bradley? And hello, April. I'm sorry we started off on a bad foot, but
Lord,
for nothing. You said whatever you said.
Okay. I mean,
okay, you can feel how you feel. I mean, you ain't the only one who feel like that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this then.
Don't ask me anything. Feel how you feel. Say what you want to say.
In your post, you stood in front of the congregation getting ministry from him publicly while you were sleeping with him privately, right? So how does that make you a victim instead of a willing participant?
So let me tell you something. I didn't put the heading up there as a victim. They did. And I never said that I wasn't a willing participant. I said I owned my part. I never said that I was raped. Y'all said that. Y'all said that. So don't take what people say in the comments and say that that's what I said, because that's not what I said. I've never voiced those words because I can't voice those words because that wouldn't be the truth. I was not raped. And the manipulation didn't come through the sexual part. It came through the spiritual part because that's what he used first. That's what he used first. After he was my confidant and I told him all my life stuff and everything that I went through, then I was vulnerable to the man. When you are vulnerable to somebody like that and they all make you feel like everything's going to be okay, you telling them all the stuff that you're telling them, you're going to sleep with them. And that's what happened. The manipulations was through the spiritual part and then we had sex. That is what I said. I don't care what about nobody else said, or y'all can twist it and turn it or do whatever the hell you want to do it. That's what I said. I was never raped. And I would never put that on that man's name that he raped me, because he did not rape me. If you have never been under spiritual manipulation, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about anyways. Now, good night. Bradley, do you want to give the benediction?
First of all, I'm just going off of what you said on your post. Okay.
You don't listen.
Because you admitted, wait, hold on, because you admitted that you allowed it.
Everything that was true.
But you know, bro, bring me back on part 3.
I did allow it. The fact that I was already spiritually manipulated. Of course I allowed it. That's how it happened. Nobody put a gun to my head to make me sleep with him. I never said that. Y'all did. Y'all did.
Hold on,
y'all.
Y'all, you and the audience and the other people.
I didn't say that.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. I have to say this. This feels like we're attacking someone that everybody has agreed.
First of all, I'm not attacking no one. When you put stuff, first of all, when you put stuff out on the internet, people are going to give their opinions. Now, just because you are so for the victims, don't mean that everybody is for the victims just outright. We analyze. Hold on, wait. Let me finish. We are analyzing what she put out. There are real victims. Thanks to April for bringing them up. Based off of what I'm talking about, who I want to talk about. Actually, I go to the North Carolina beat and talk about both of y'all. If you want me to.
Well, I don't give a shit. I mean, because what you say about me, it don't matter.
Y'all down to the ground. You gotta ask about me.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna ask about shit. I don't have to ask about nothing because I really don't give a fuck.
You'll find out, Mustard Braid.
Because it ain't nothing that you can do.
You'll find out, Mustard Braid.
Over here.
Okay. So listen.
I don't know, and I really
Gerald Jackson is North Carolina NCB. Okay.
I don't give a shit who he is.
No. Wait, hold on. So that's one of the reasons why he did a story.
I don't need no introduction, bro.
He really don't. He already said what he said.
That's why I said bring me back for part 3.
But you're not going to read me my post and then try to tell me what I meant. You can tell me
what
you
think
I meant.
You deleted your post.
I didn't delete my post. My post was reported. I didn't delete anything. My post was reported and it got taken down.
Posted worse stuff than that, and Facebook ain't never took it down.
See how you just said I deleted my post and I did it? See how you just said I deleted my post and I did not?
I believe you did.
My post was reported and it got taken down.
Our post was reported and they took it down. They also took down.
Because fuck, I gotta lie about my post. I wasn't deleting shit. It was up there for 2 days. His church reported my page and Facebook wrote me and said they're gonna remove it because I'm bullying their bishop.
Because it was some bullshit, probably. That's why they took it down. But I'm just giving my opinion based off your post. But like I said, brother, you can bring me back for part 3 because that's why I said I didn't want to, because I already knew where my commentary was. Bring him back by himself and let him say his view. Okay, bring him back by himself and let him say his view. Baby, I got a page that has over 500,000 followers. If I go live about this whole story, South Carolina will tune in and you gonna get roasted and toasted.
Down because I don't give a shit about his followers. I don't give a fuck about his followers. Bye.
Hey.
Bye. Okay, bro, that's why I said bring me back for part 3 because that way me and you could talk and I could give my opinion, you know, without being interrupted. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. But yeah, so just for clarity, she didn't take down her post. Like every female that did write something, it was reported and they took it down. Neither one of the ladies that did talk said that they were victims. Now, what happened tonight was this man has been sleeping with his cousin-in-laws. This man has been sleeping with his family members, and there is also a sex. I can't call it a sex room, but there is a bedroom that's in his church that he's been sleeping with people in at the church.
Wow.
So we just found this out. So what not doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch the video. Okay. But no, basically what I was saying was, bro, is like, okay, we've been covering church. You've been doing it longer than me. We've been covering church news for a long time, and we see time and time again how these people be going to these churches. They know these pastors are married. They know these pastors are in ministry. They know these pastors are whores. They know what these pastors be doing, and they play right into it. And then when they don't want to play the game no more, they want to come out on social media and they want to expose people. That's what I feel like. And you know, Bradley, you can shake your hand. I don't even know you.
Wait. Hold on. No. We don't want to do that. So so there's a little bit more to the story. There's a little bit more to the story.
What we don't want to do is call Bradley's name and try to depict my emotions, because you can't depict my emotions. I'm just looking.
Bradley,
you shaking your head. Like
you don't even know the story, but you're trying to come to a conclusion.
What story? I have watched everything. Just because I'm not going into detail.
Said out of your mouth that you have to go back and watch the live from the night. The live from the night.
From tonight, I'm still responding to Avril's post that she originally made.
Y'all, hold on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Y'all, listen. Hold on. I want to close. So, Gerald, me and you will talk because I'll fill you in because I know you didn't get a chance to see tonight, so I'll fill you in. It was a whole lot. This is why it's 3 hours tonight. So I'll fill you in on what had happened. So I know Gerald is coming in because he's a blogger. He's a blogger and he's a commentator. Okay, and so he's hearing tonight from just parts of it. So Gerald, I'll fill you in on that.
I'm confused on what y'all keep saying tonight. I'm talking about when I text you and I said, bro, you still live. I said, what y'all talking about? You said y'all was talking about Apostle Joyner. So I came up here. So when you was getting ready to get off, that's why I said we'll go to part 3, because I have not went live on the story myself about it because I was still catching up from your videos. And this is a new video that I'll have to watch. But my comments were reference to her post because her post is what brought all of this about. That's why I said to you when I came up here, because she was like, go ahead and say what you want to say. So when I said that I felt like that there are victims and she brought them out, I don't feel like that she's a victim herself, because I did see other posts where people were saying that they were victims. And the more that people were giving backlash, it started changing to, I never said I'm a victim. I'm not. I mean, I understand that people are telling on themselves too, but my commentary was in reference to her original post, not tonight. I haven't watched tonight. I still got to go back and catch up for tonight. So And I didn't come in here loud and wrong. I was just responding to her original post.
Can I say something? All I'm saying, journalists, before they come to a conclusion on a subject matter, understand and know all.
You're not a journalist. You're not a journalist.
I am not speaking about me.
You're not a journalist. You don't have an LLC.
Hold on, listen.
You're struggling at that too because you're trying.
You listen to respond.
You're not even a journalist. You don't have an LLC.
I am not saying that I
don't
am
have
a
a
journalist.
website.
Idiot.
I'm saying you're the journalist.
Idiot.
My outlet and more outlets and news media platforms.
Okay, so y'all listen. I just muted y'all real quick. I didn't plan for this to go like this. So let me just say that. I did not plan for this to go like this.
I have to say this. I sat quiet and let him finish his statement. Please allow me that same respect. Because I was not categorizing
a journalist.
Bradley,
you're not a journalist.
I was not finishing.
I give my opinion. I give my opinion. If you were a journalist or if you knew anything about journalism, you would know that journalists can give their opinion. I'm giving my opinion to stuff that's already out here. So you can shut up talking to me, or I could go live on my platform and I could go all night, bro. You don't even know me for real. You better go Google me or look me.
I don't have to do any of the sorts because you are completely trivial to me. You are not of non.
Don't be talking about nothing, bro. Because you don't even know, bro. Shut up.
So what my statement was is before you make a conclusion on a subject matter, it is best to know all variables before
conclusion.
I digress.
What
because arguing with someone that refuses to see your point
of view,
like
because you're dumb. I'm arguing with a dirty butt. That's who I'm arguing with, a dirty butt. I'm arguing with a dirty.
That is where.
It's the King Jives Show, baby. Turn it up, turn it up. We riding high, spotlight glow, healing hearts on the King Jives Show. Sexy vibes, truth overflow. Left, cry, love, let the whole